The Shred Shed Podcast.
Yo, what up? This is Earl Shreds, boy.
And Sydney Shreds.
Ooh.
And this is your #1 podcast.
For all things rock and roll, music, or just plain awesome. Y'all don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, at Earl Shreds. And don't forget to check out the website, www.earlshreds.com. Thank
I don't see Toby in your contacts.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, is he have two? Or is that the one you were looking at?
That's the one I was looking at.
Nasty, dude. I put him down. Remember what I said earlier?
My dog doesn't get hot spots. Mine's the big brown one.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
fat one.
my dog just like barks really loud as soon as I walk inside.
My dog never barked until she got around these dogs.
Oh.
Because he barks all the time. He's like a protector.
Hey, this is the best way to start a podcast.
There it is.
Ew.
Mm.
Ew, don't do that though. That's gross.
Well, we do
No
liquid drinking ASMR.
Yeah, dude.
What are you going to drink that's
Can
not
you give
liquid?
me my jewel?
Where's it at?
Drink that's not liquid.
Yeah, you said we do liquid
Air.
drinking.
Air is a
Air,
liquid.
yeah.
My science teacher told me. So what's going on, guys? How are y'all doing?
Dude,
Pretty
doing
good.
great, man. Doing great.
Sorry, let me type in my I have the nuclear codes right now. Just FYI.
Dude.
We're not on live. Hold on. It's still replaying yesterday's live.
Oh, shoot.
I like to see the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Just in case somebody decides to tickle me. And if it stops, I think they can hear it. I think we're good to go. Okay, you ready? Should we
Yeah.
start the intro?
Let's do it, man.
Maybe we'll start it big. I have the Blue Angels scheduled if you want to wait like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Shut up.
They're coming over the house.
They're coming over the house?
So dumb.
Yes, they're coming over the
Shoot.
Have you
house.
ever seen the Blue Angels before?
I don't think so.
I
I've been in Florida whenever, like,
Yeah.
is that the Blue Angel? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I
seen
just,
Have you ever seen Florida before?
Yeah. One of my best friends is in the Air Force.
Yeah, if you go to Galveston, it's the same thing.
Yeah. I got
Just
to
like
see
that.
them in Florida.
Do you like that song Galveston?
No, I hate
Oh,
that song.
Galveston.
I love Glenn Campbell.
Is that Glenn Campbell?
Mhm.
Yeah, they're always empty glass, but I'm Galveston. That's my favorite.
Empty
too.
Glass is not Glenn
La-
Campbell.
Gary Stewart.
Gary Stewart.
And Last Cigarette.
That's Gary Stewart.
And Last Cigarette. All right, guys. Hello, if you're on the Tic Tac. Let me get my back adjusted before I introduce our great guest. That camera's going. Is that camera going?
Is there a red light blinking?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
red light blinking.
Yeah. If you remember, look to see if that red light's blinking.
I'll let you know if it stops.
Yeah, because who was it? Oh, I think it was Dalton. It stopped, and I didn't film like
Half
half
of it.
of them. That happens a lot, bro. It kind of sucks.
Well, I'll make sure to keep looking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially since we're going to do our own responsibility cameras, you know.
Yeah.
And I have editing capabilities that can make you look like anybody you want to look like.
Really?
Just keep that in mind. You pick your celebrity and we can make you look like them today.
Dude, I want to look like Troy Laughlin.
Dude,
I want to look like this guy.
You're the third person that said that. I can do it, yeah. I can just edit it in. And I
We
can
just have two of us.
yeah, I'll double your vocals and just, yeah.
Yeah, it'll just...
But your words will come out. And
Heck
the
yeah.
words of the infamous, there's so many things I don't even know what to look at sometimes.
Yeah.
Josh, how do you say your last name? I want to fuck it up.
Palermo.
Palermo. That's
Yeah.
how I was going to say it. I wouldn't have fucked it up.
Yeah, you...
Josh Palermo and Troy
Laughlin.
Laughlin, my boys, my brothers from down east on the swamp, and it is a big day. We finally have a guest. I know that there are so many people out there that are going, finally I don't have to listen to this fucking asshole ramble by himself. Hey, these are things I can do for you. I've run all the other guests off, so Josh has actually agreed to come every week for this.
Yeah, man.
He's like,
Just send me like $50 for gas.
There you
Oh,
go.
I would
And
cover
we'll
your
do it,
gas.
man.
Yeah, I would absolutely cover your gas. I'd fly. I'd have the PJ ready every day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Hold on.
Where have I met you guys before?
We already went.
Was it the bird? No, we had.
We've met at Lake Houston.
Yeah,
For sure, like Houston.
I don't know if we've bumped into you in Mid County at all.
maybe so.
Maybe.
Did y'all come to?
A Blue Bonnet Bastard show?
I think y'all came to a Bastard show. Maybe not at Dylan. Was it Madison's?
I
Maybe.
sadly have never been able to see Blue Bonnet Bastards.
Dang.
The turds.
I really want to, but it's
You
like
wanna-
we're always playing like
Yeah, it's like
the
same
other
time.
bar in Beaumont. or-
Yeah.
You want to
Fort
request a
Natchez.
song?
Yeah. I want to request.
What are you gonna request?
Shoot.
I'm gonna request Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Oh,
Easy.
Zach would love that.
That's a $300
Can
song.
y'all do that?
For
Do you
$300?
think so? For $300? Yeah.
I don't know if they could sing it, but
Oh, I could.
I don't think Brandon can go that
I could
high.
do
No, we have some buddies back home, and anytime they come see us, and we don't really take requests,
Yeah.
but they'll just from the back of the bar, Tom Sawyer.
Nice. Did y'all
Do you
play it?
No.
Oh,
Who can play Tom Sawyer?
I know. That's
dude?
what I was wondering. That'd have been badass.
I was in a band. We played it. Not well. Well, no, we played everything but the solo, so we didn't play the solo.
Did you have a
Man.
badass bass player?
Yeah, it was Ashton. Shout out Julian from Shaker Hymns.
Oh.
And he had
Really?
yeah, and he had a
Dude, I'm a big Shaker Hymns fan.
We just saw him
Really?
on Saturday.
Yeah,
No
I like.
way. Hey,
Okay,
shout-
I'm about to sound like the biggest worst fan.
Oh no.
I like all their music, but I can never name a song. But I think that dude's
Yeah.
a fantastic songwriter.
Oh yeah, Niles.
Yeah, Niles.
We went
I
and
like
saw
his
him at White
voice.
Oak.
So
Have you ever
much.
seen him live?
No,
Oh, you
Dude,
should.
but they just played with Jeff Canada, right? Is that
At Sawyer Park. We saw him at White Oak with Colton Moore and the
yeah,
Clever Few.
dude? It's another person I want
Yeah.
to see so bad.
we left.
We,
No,
last time they played at White Oak, they played with William Clark Green. We left during
Dude.
that too.
Yeah, I'm just there.
Really?
We just went to see Shaker Hymns.
Yeah, I'm
like,
there to.
man,
I
have
did-
you ever seen William Clark Green?
I have. I saw him
live?
at Zegan
Yeah,
Box.
I saw him.
Fest.
I was
Dude's
walking out the
great.
door. And seen him.
No, dude, that dude's great.
No, nothing
It's-
against him. It's just Shaker Hymns. I like their music more.
No, yeah, no, I've walked out of shows before too.
Yeah.
Not because
Dude, I walked.
disrespect, but
Yeah.
I walked out of a Primus show.
We did. We walked out in the middle of
Really?
Primus. Yeah.
Dude, one of our buddies, the Teague brothers, they were playing in Silsby at the Honky Tonk, and I took my dad to see him for the first time, and they were opening up for Stoney LaRue,
Oh wow.
and I was
Ooh.
like, man, don't really care to see Stoney. I know he's great,
Yeah.
but I was like, I'm taking my dad. We're gonna go see Teague brothers, and then if we want to stay, we will.
Yeah, it's
And they
but-
finished, and it got so packed.
Yeah, I don't like
And
that.
father son, I was like, let's bounce.
Yeah.
But
That's
it was
kind of how we were.
it was great. We got to see him play in a Steamboat. He was really good.
Oh yeah, I've seen him a few times too.
Sony.
Stoney.
I like Stoney.
They
Well,
went to
Stoney
Steamboat.
LaRusso.
Like, I just got back.
Yeah, we just got back.
Yeah,
from
like
Nice.
2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, do you have the hat on? I like it.
Yeah,
That's
we have
cool.
to agree when.
When,
so
oh, so
I
you
have
don't
the-
match?
Yeah, well, I have the khaki one, and so
Oh.
With the
like
exact same hat.
Yeah.
we showed it to an acoustic gig the other day, and he was wearing that one, and I was wearing.
Oh, I think Mason
The
has
other
the
one.
khaki one. He went too.
Oh yeah.
He wore it the other
He was
day.
there?
Yeah.
hmm
Shoot,
He
I've
gets
never
a-
met him, but I feel like I would recognize
You
him.
probably would, yeah.
Old May May, yeah.
He looks
Absolutely.
like I don't what's his name? Is it Aaron? The guy that plays in Breaking Bad. Like the kid. Not the
Okay.
kid, but like if you ever seen Breaking Bad, you know, the one that Walter White. Jesse. Jesse Pinkerman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks like Jesse Pinkerman.
I can
Mason?
see it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I
what he
can
was
see
for
it a little
Halloween.
bit.
I don't see it.
Oh, he looks just like him. He's got the little eyes.
Mr.
and
White.
Mr.
Yeah.
White.
Dude, no. He fucked that boy up in that show. I felt so
Mhm.
bad.
That's a great
Yeah.
I am the danger.
Our drummers probably watched Breaking Bad like 3 times.
Zach loves it too. And then he.
That's
That's our
ironically
drummer.
that's
Yeah.
his name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, all Zachs do. Of course,
Yeah.
Zach.
And they're all drummers. You know, I dated a Zach in high school who was also a drummer.
Really?
Yeah. was
There's
weird.
something in the water with these Zacks.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, fluoride.
Not a fan.
They're making the frogs gay.
Zach's hooked on Better Call Saul now. Like the spinoff.
Okay.
It's
from
not as
Breaking
good. I
Bad.
don't like it as much.
I
I've
started
never
it.
took the time to watch it.
Have you watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh.
It's not.
I've
as
seen
good.
like bits and pieces.
I was like that
but
too.
I get like hooked on watching like, The Office for like the 8th time or
Yeah.
Friends.
It's comfortable for
And-
you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've watched The Office too many times too.
See, I never like sat down and watched it start to front or
It's what I used to go
start
to sleep
to end.
Yeah. It's a good show.
I'm sorry if I look like I'm putting my boobies out. I'm just
Just trying to get some more views, man.
dude. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come
I feel
on.
like I'm matching your energy today with the hoodie and the sweatpants.
Well, these are for sale on earlshreds.com.
Not those. I wouldn't buy those.
Wow.
You've worn those a
Dang,
lot.
dude.
No, these specific ones, I mean.
Did he
the ones
get you a
he's
bunch of
wearing.
Earl Shreds merch for Christmas?
No, but he
Yeah,
did
here's
give me
my-
some.
That would have been hilarious.
He
dude.
did he made me an Earl Shreds fanny pack. It says
What?
Sydney Shreds on it.
Yeah, I did.
like it.
She did get
Yeah.
Sydney's got a custom Earl Shreds fanny pack.
It's a Sydney Shreds fanny pack, actually.
Sydney Shreds. Oh, it does actually say Sydney Shreds on it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And then I have a beanie and a hat.
Dude, no, my back,
sure.
my back just hurts. I was in some weird positions today, and then I climbed on top of Austin's roof.
Would you like to preface that with something else?
No. No.
Just let the mystery
Just I was in
ride
some
out.
weird
No,
positions
that's why
today.
those stupid mystery novels sell so many.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get on.
And
the-
you were on someone's roof.
Yeah, I got on Austin's van's roof.
Oh, in weird positions on top of the van.
Yeah.
If you stick to the end of the podcast, you'll find out
Yes.
what
Yeah.
position.
Me and a
it's in.
Stay tuned to find out
Me and a
why
homeless,
Dalton was in strange
me and a homeless
positions.
man. No, I'll tell you right now, it's me and some dude off the corner. And
Oh,
just-
someone said The Office, Friends. I haven't even looked. Hello, Sydney and Dalton. Heart.
Hello. Sorry if we're not paying attention to the live chat.
My bad.
D said, "What's up? Love you too, sweetheart. You're the best." Jason, what's up? You're locked into the shred zone. Have you ever go to TikTok? Do you get on TikTok?
Yeah.
Like, do you browse it?
I actually
little bit.
I have a claim to fame, dude. I used to be on
Dude, 27.
the rise of the TikTok fame
Oh, yeah.
a few
really?
years ago.
Oh, really?
What,
Yeah.
what was his username?
So
He
I don't
just
tell a
called
lot
you
of
out.
people about it. But I used to do beer reviews, and my name was BeerDude27.
I like it.
And it's because I turned 21 like 2 weeks into the COVID lockdowns, and I was like, "Damn, I can't like go
Dude,
out and do anything."
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I might even see one.
you might have
Because
So-
I get the beer reviews. I think I recognize you now that you say
Oh my
that.
gosh.
full circle. But yeah, my dad has like this infamous beer fridge.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I had the idea and I was like, I'm gonna just see how it goes. And started, I was like, all right, guys, it's a quarantine beer review. And I literally just tried every single thing. And it would be like, oh, Miller Lite, let me take
Whatever
a sip.
Yeah.
whatever they told you.
No, it was just whatever was in my dad's fridge.
Nice.
And I would say, all right, let's take a sip. And I would just slam it. And I'd be like, and give it like a 6. And then
Dude, I've
move on.
seen your
And then
videos.
it blew up. And then it really blew up because I was like, all right, guys, we're going to be fancy tonight. We're going to try Stella Artois. And I was like,
I've seen your videos.
let's go, dude.
No, I have.
Yeah, I got
didn't-
roasted by the people from the UK, dude. So I wake
because you didn't
up.
like it or something?
No, I loved
is
it. I
you.
thought it was so good. I was like, this is a fancy beer because
Yeah,
like,
I
around
think I think
here-
it's fancy too.
I think it's fancy.
Yeah.
So I wake up to comments of like, I bet your wife has a black eye. I bet you beat the shit out of your wife. And I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Is that
And
like
then
their
people
natty
started
lights?
duetting it.
Oh
And it just shows a bunch of like homeless people drinking Stella like tall boys.
They make
God.
Stella Tall Boys?
Yeah, apparently.
I've only ever
And
seen it in the
so-
fancy bottle with
And
the
so
white top.
apparently that's like it's like dirt cheap beer. Like they think it's
Oh.
In
disgusting.
Europe, yeah.
It's like going and getting like I don't know if I like to compare it to Milwaukee's Best because I think that's
Yeah.
the worst.
No, I agree.
Beer ever.
It is. It's
It is
horrible.
But-
pretty nasty.
But like so that happened. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna egg it on, and I tried like Peroni.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this
Yeah.
might be better than Stella. And
Like Nikki.
but yeah, and
There's
then
No, go ahead.
so pretty much I ended up getting like, it wasn't necessarily like a strike. It was like you're terminated because they were like, you're promoting alcohol use on this. And I was like, there's so many
Yeah.
different people that like
Go
make
Wetzel.
cocktails and stuff.
But
And
bro, that explains why I never see so many of y'all for long.
yeah,
Because
well,
I get those types of videos because I follow other dudes who did beer reviews. That's
Yeah.
how I got yours.
yeah,
There's a skinny kid that's got millions of like real skinny kid
Yeah.
from like Northeast or something. And I
Are
follow
you talking
him.
about the kid that like tries different drinks and like stirs it with his finger and
Yes. I think and he does 6-pack reviews.
oh, the Rusty Ranks beers guy?
Rusty Ranks,
Yeah.
that's the
So
he's
guys,
the
it's
goat
Rusty
one.
Rank beers. I'm gonna drink 12 of them.
No idea.
But has
Oh,
he been
it's
banned?
hilarious. No.
Dude, why didn't you tell me this?
Just waiting for the
So,
podcast,
is the-
man.
Damn. Is
I wanted the natural reaction.
Yeah.
Is
So
it-
why did you get? So they like terminated your
Yeah,
account?
like so I try to get on the app, all my videos are gone, and I still have all my followers. And I'm like, okay, well, we're starting this. I'm like, I'm just gonna make this the JT Reserve
Yeah, just switch it
page.
over.
No, it doesn't get like I still
Aw.
like on the account, it still has like I think like 10,000 followers,
Damn.
but only gets like maybe 200 views.
Yeah, so they like
on a
kind
video,
of like
so-
knocked you out of the.
Yeah, the algorithm isn't a fan
Algorithm.
of old.
Yeah,
Josh
they just
Palermo.
want beer. Just sneak
Yeah.
a couple in now. I bet you
Alright.
could do them now.
I might get back into it.
You
I keep
should.
saying I'm gonna like
Well,
lose the beer belly, but then I keep drinking.
that's the
So,
problem. Because
Yeah.
it looked like
that could be a hit country song right there.
Lose the bill.
Yeah.
Gotta lose the
I
beer
got-
belly, but I can't stop
But I-
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there
like
you go.
It's a Toby Keith
I was
song.
TikTok,
right there.
TikTok
Absolutely.
famous for getting drunk.
Oh
Is
yeah.
Rusty Rank still?
Yeah, dude, he's going
So
strong.
then
I think
you're good.
I could probably get back into it.
I literally see people making drinks all the time.
Yeah,
Like one
I
girl
was so
Just-
confused.
I
does her
guarantee-
makeup and drinks and gets drunk. Like,
Guarantee if you make the statement or put in text before every one of those videos,
I do not.
I do not
promote.
Yeah.
promote or you're good. I guarantee. 'Cause-
one of
Unless
or
the
it's
just put in the
18 years or
caption, yeah.
older.
yeah.
But maybe you don't because Rusty Rank, he looks. Last video I saw from him, he looked like he had a little too many 6-pack.
Yeah, he's done. He's been doing it for a while.
He would
but-
plow a 6-pack. Dude.
Yeah. No, I don't even think it was a 6-pack. I think it was a 12-pack.
Oh my god.
I think it was like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna try. I'll let you. Yeah, because he would always say, we'll do a check in after 8,
Yes.
and he would just be like, yeah, he's pretty good.
So he just like slams these beers, like different ones, or like a whole 12-pack.
yeah. So
But
it would be like you got a 12-pack of Miller Lite, and then he got done with all of like the generic beers, and then started doing like the seltzers and
Shoot.
And then people,
all that
and then he's
stuff.
just like, "How drunk am I?" But he's
Dude.
like the frat dude. You know how every frat has like the one dude that you can be friends with.
yeah.
He's like,
He's that guy.
yeah, he's like,
He's like everyone's friend.
every frat. I only had like one friend in the frat. All the rest of them were. He was just the cool one.
Nozzles.
Yeah.
No, way cooler than me.
Oh.
One of the cool things was I ended up getting sponsored by this company called Kanga Coolers.
What?
And yeah, and ironically, even though I haven't done anything for them, I'm still in their ambassadors group chat.
Nice.
So,
That's
Want a
awesome.
Kanga Cooler? Use,
Yeah.
I don't remember what my code was.
We have a
but-
Kanga Cooler brand ambassador.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Kanga Coolers.
I had no
Sponsor
idea.
Earl Shreds.
Yeah,
Is that like
podcast.
I'll take that bitch.
So
What
it
would you
is-
compare it to? Or
So it's an iceless cooler. So what you would do is you'd go to the store, buy a 12-pack, 24-pack. I'm like doing advertisement for them
That's,
right
no, I
now.
want to know. Yeah.
But so it's like a koozie for your case. So you
Oh.
slide a cold case of beer into it, and then it zips up. There's a flap that opens up, and you rip the cardboard from the top, and then you grab your beer out of it. And their claim is that it keeps your beer cold for 7 hours.
What? That's
Does it?
cool.
No.
Oh.
Say yes, bro. For 8.
I never got like
6.5.
Yeah, like 6 minutes 58.
Oh, 6
No.
minutes.
6 hours.
Okay, I was like,
58 minutes.
what?
Not bad.
I was like,
Kanga is
bro.
not that bad.
Okay. I have a 6-pack like koozie
You're
thing.
not
Really?
Yeah.
of Kanga?
It's probably similar to.
Did you know he's a brand
You just hit your
ambassador?
dog. Yeah.
Oh, you hit my dog.
Kanga Cooler sponsored JT Reserves, Earl Shreds, and
Yeah, we're not doing beer reviews anymore. We're
yeah,
doing
no,
actual
we're
music.
just drinking now.
Yeah.
We're past
I
that.
had no idea. Dude. What was the highest view video you ever got?
It was man.
I wish you still had
It was
those.
it was the Stella video.
That's
I
hilarious.
might have one.
Over 1 million?
Combined over 1 million, but
How much on that video?
on that one it was probably like 50,000 views.
Hey, that's a good
Hey,
number.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
And
a
like
good number.
it was really cool because I would just show up. Like I would wake up in the morning and
Was it weird
It was
getting nothing but those notifications for weeks?
it honestly made my head really big. And the funniest thing was like we were me and our
You were
our
t-
friend Zach Murdoch. I went and stayed with him and his family for like the 4th of July, Sam Rayburn. And
Shout
There's
out
this-
Sam Rayburn.
big house party. And we show up and I see this dude just kind of like looking at me. And he walks over and he goes, "Man, this is like a really weird question, but do you do beer reviews on TikTok?" And I was like, as a matter of fact, I do.
Sure do.
I sure do.
That's hilarious.
I might have one still.
Jim's over here liking the live like I was last night.
My buddy Jim?
Yeah, Jim's like.
I love you so much,
He
Jim.
said, hey.
Uh-oh.
He is.
Damn, Daniel liked your live.
Damn, Daniel.
I don't know who that is, but that's funny. I hear Avery walking around in there. If y'all hear someone like squeaking in there, it's his daughter.
That's my kiddo.
You see your old lady.
I'm some old lady. Ding, 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 ding. But I think I got known. I think my most viral video on TikTok was like fake financial advice. So don't feel bad.
Yeah, he was like, "You're gonna die one day. Buy the jet ski.
Yeah, it was literally
Get
Just
in
go for
debt."
it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just like, yeah, rack the credit cards up. Because it was like Dave Ramsey's daughter, and she's like, don't get credit card debt. And I was like, and I stitched it, and I was like, rack that bitch up, spend everything you got.
It's like when you
fuck
die,
it.
no one's gonna care.
Yeah, oh no,
Man.
Or you're not gonna care.
she said, just remember if you see your friends out on the lake in the nice boat in the nice house, just remember they secretly have credit card debt. And I was like, fuck you. Fuck that bitch. I'm going to have fun on a boat. And I still believe that
Yeah.
to this day. And now the bank's taking my house.
See, we just have friends that have boats.
Yeah, that's the way
That's
to go.
the way to do it.
Yeah, that you don't have the responsibility or the debt.
Yeah, you just
But you
throw
should get
the
to do all the
idea out
fun.
in your little group chat, and you're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we should go on a boat."
Yeah,
And then
let's
Boom.
go out
they,
to the
they
lake.
just it's peer
Yeah.
pressure.
Fuck,
Yeah.
$1,200 a month. What?
Nope.
Doesn't cost nothing to be my friend.
Except you have to have a boat
Except you have to have a boat. Yeah.
And
no
a
doubt.
jet ski.
and a jet
3
ski.
jet skis. Yeah. And
Man.
ultrasound cleaners for your feet.
What?
What?
Have you seen those?
No.
Yeah, they have them in China.
Oh,
You seen those
this is not
videos
China,
where the
so-
have you seen those videos where the Chinese people they have gadgets for everything?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like walk in their house and it's like a gadget to clean
Yeah,
your
they have
shoes.
lasers to clean. She's got a laser to clean her shoes, her hands.
I thought you were. Whenever you said that, I instantly thought of like the people that like stick their feet in the water with the fish, and they.
Oh yeah, they do
Come
that
up
on
and, like-
cruises. Yeah,
That's
like
just
with
weird.
with fish on
It-
their
that's-
feet.
Yeah.
I've
that's
there's,
how
done
like,
you-
that.
get a pedicure. Are you talking about that?
I think
The little tiny
so.
fish and they like
Yeah,
eat
and
all
they're
your
like-
dead skin.
Yeah.
That's what my dad.
That's
My dad
weird.
would get drunk as hell on Lake Houston, and then he'd be sitting there giggling, like with his belly right at the water, and he'd be giggling like, "Oh, the fish are getting me a pedicure right now." And I'm like, "You are,
Jesus, man.
you are Lake Houston, dude." He loved it, but he was a swamp rat. And,
Jim said, "Damn, I only have 2 dumb jet skis, not 3.
whoa, I didn't know that.
Dang.
Two's
I
better
love-
than 0."
Yeah, I have no jet skis, but my goal is to have a lot of jet skis.
One day.
That's like people pay for those pedicures when you go on cruises or like to Mexico.
I saw people doing it in Mexico
Yeah,
at one point.
Some of my friends have done it. I haven't done it because I could not.
Yeah, I think it would be weird.
I already feel weird when I
No,
go get it done
you
at the
No,
salon.
you do it.
You let little fish bite your skin?
Oh yeah, dude. Have you ever seen that clip of that astronaut that was on Joe Rogan? To be an astronaut, you train, and you know like the extreme divers, they go in a bell, and then they have to live in the bell. Like, if you dive at, like, 400 feet,
Yeah.
you have to, for 4 days or something, walk into, on land, a giant metal, like, hotel that you stay in, and they pump the air with, like, 50% nitrogen. So your voice turns really, like, you know when you do nitrogen, your voice turns, or suck helium?
Yeah.
It's permanently like that when
That's
you're in
opposite.
there, because they have to acclimate them to the ocean. And then they drop the hotel in the water.
The
It's like
Hobel.
the pressure.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
and then they can exit the bottom with like dive suits.
Really?
And so this dude said he was doing that, and he said they literally had an outhouse underwater. They didn't have a toilet. They had to put air in a bubble next to the hotel, so it's like you get in it and you there's air, but it's just a bubble, and you swim from there. And he would, every time he would poop, all the fish would come up, and then they learned his poop schedule, and he would just eat. He said the fish would
Jesus.
get.
Eat?
He said
Feeding the fish.
the fish would get too close for comfort.
No.
Yeah, and then every day. But,
Oh, God.
But the story he said was one day he was it's in complete darkness, and he's pooping, the fish are eating his butt, and he shines his flashlight, and there's an eye like this big next to him.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck that.
Probably
But
scared the shit out of him.
I bet my dad was doing the same thing on Lake Houston. Yeah.
Man.
Next time y'all fry up those fucking catfish, just
Yeah,
remember.
next time we're playing at the brewery, we're gonna be
Bring
big-
fish food.
Yeah, throw them out
Just
the back.
bring your shit.
When's the last time you played there?
And it's been a little bit. I think.
October?
Yeah, October.
October 6th
Yeah,
or 7th.
we're getting
Oh,
something
wow.
on the books with them. We're just
How-
trying to get availability
How
down.
was that show?
That was what I was telling you. It was a great show, but we had a really big show the next day, and I blew my voice out. Like
No.
it was honestly like probably one of the best shows that we've ever done.
At the brewery.
And, yeah, at Lake Houston, and great crowd. Everything was good. I was like, I told myself before, I was like, I'm not gonna go all out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, screw it. And then the
people
next morning, I
wanted it.
woke up and I was like, Troy, I sound like crap. I was drinking hot tea in like 90-degree weather before we went on.
Ugh.
So yeah, it was.
But you still managed through.
Yeah, we made it through. We made it through. The first like 5 songs sounded good, and then you could tell I was struggling, but
It
it
happens.
still went well.
That's when you gotta
still
lean
went
on your
well.
homie right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lean on Troy boy.
Hey man, it's time to really kick the solos up.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, it happens, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. I was just like
Especially
the
when
one,
you're young.
yeah, the one show that like and we
You'll-
knew like months in advance.
You'll do it again.
Oh, it'll probably happen
You just gotta
next
start
week.
doing. You ever do any warm ups before you sing?
Yeah,
You do
a
'em?
little bit.
What do you do for
I
a
mean,
warm up?
I just sing different songs.
You just sing.
Yeah, I just start low.
You wanna know a real good
chill
one?
songs.
The. You ever do that?
I guess sometimes.
That's a good one. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. That's
That's what Dalton does before shows.
Mason. Well, Mason blew his voice out. Used to all the time, and
Mhm.
then I felt really bad for him actually. Like
He used
'cause
to do it a lot.
I felt
yeah.
bad. He
Really?
looked hurt, and I was like,
You could tell he was straight.
so I
in.
just was googling voice techniques, and then
Yeah.
I just found one. Oh no! I found a TikTok of a vocal coach,
Really?
and then I sent it to Mason, and he started doing that. But you do with the notes, like
Yeah, you make
Okay.
you make the
Yeah, it's-
sound.
you make the tone.
Yeah.
So
Have y'all seen that vocal mist that's been a thing?
I haven't.
you don't need that, bro.
No, I know you
you
don't.
don't need
I
that
just
stuff. Just do
I
the.
almost bought the whole thing after my voice went out. 'cause
It's
I
like
was
a spray.
No, it's like almost like just a breathing treatment
Oh.
right
Oh.
before. But dude, we were playing.
but it's
like-
for after you're hurt.
Yeah, we were playing like 3 shows a week, and they were all like 3-hour gigs, and just rough. But now we're kind of like
You're
playing like maybe once a week, twice
Yeah.
a week, every so often.
you're a professional.
Yeah, man.
so-
Just making it through.
Yes.
yeah.
I remember last year they were doing 3 a week or so, and it was hard on me, and I didn't have to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
so
No,
now it's a lot more
I live for it.
once a week,
Yeah.
2 every other week, and I'm like, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
My wife comes to the shows, and then we start picking up. I'm like, look, it's good if you want to go home. It's all good. Because it takes me forever, and I start talking to people, and
Yeah,
I keep drinking, and then we're there till like 2 a.m.
yeah. So I get that. I always ride with Dalton.
No, I'm always like, Sydney, you will be here.
Mm-hmm.
He gets mad. There's been
Is the
hair in your
camera still
beard.
on?
Yeah, it's still going.
Are you checking? So not checking
Yeah, I'm
anymore?
checking, dude.
Okay, if it turns off, it's
It
on
might be
you,
my
bro.
dyslexia. That other red light's
As long as
blinking.
that this one's blinking
No, it's
too.
on.
No, they're both
Okay.
on.
And then there's all this going on. It's giving me
Yeah, man.
anxiety.
What? You don't like the disco lights?
It's a lot. There's
a
lots
lot
of.
of.
If it
It's
was
a
just
lot
like
of fun.
if it was like just
dude.
stopped, it'd be okay.
It can do that.
It just
It's,
yeah.
yeah, like that. Perfect.
I like this.
They can go press
Now
the
I'm
mode.
only gonna focus on it.
I think it kind of keeps you in the zone. You know.
That's fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm good with it.
Are you good with it?
Yeah. Anyways, I usually ride with Dalton, and like the last 2 or 3 shows have been like the Boots and Bullets, like for the Houston Rodeo and stuff. They had to be there really early, and it's like a nice event, so you have to dress up and stuff. And Megan, Mason's wife, was like, "Hey, they got to go like 3 hours early. Let the guys ride together, and then me and you can ride together." And I was like, "Yeah," and because she always comes afterwards, anyways, and I just never have because I've always rode with Dalton because we don't take 2
Heck yeah.
vehicles.
Yeah.
But like the past 2 or 3 shows, I've rode with Megan, and him and Mason have ridden together. I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah,
I can
the females
show
are,
up way later, right before the show starts. I can like take my time getting
The
ready.
females are conspiring.
But I still have to
Yeah.
stay. We both have to stay and make them.
They're
hurry
all
up
in a
and clean up.
Facebook group together.
Yeah.
Are you?
Live, laugh, love.
Are you on a secret Facebook group and you talk shit?
Yeah. All band wives.
Well, good, because I'm on one too.
Oh, are you?
Hey, sorry if my belly was showing. Yeah, I am. I'm on.
No.
I'm on. Is people who are on who are on the FBI list? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Group.
Jesus Christ.
Anybody notice that van outside there? Yeah, I'd have to.
So are y'all a 3-piece?
No, we're actually a 5-piece.
5. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know why I
we
was singing 3.
originally we started out. Well, that's
Have you ever seen them?
that's the
Yeah, I met them before, and then I saw them. I watched a video of them
Oh,
with the
okay.
Fold at the
at the
Axe place.
Axe place.
Were y'all the Fold?
No,
no.
you missed that whole.
The fold is
conversation.
sadly folded.
Yeah, they folded. Zach was the drummer for the Fold for a
Yeah.
while. The 2 ladies.
Y'all played with them.
Yeah, so it was this is like right when we first started.
It's
So
like
we
our
started
second
off,
gig.
yeah, we started off
much.
as a duo,
Really?
just us 2. And we had actually just added our drummer, but we'd only had like 1 practice, and this room is just like a concrete room. So it's like horrible
Yeah.
sound. But they wanted to do like a run through. So the way that it worked was like they played 10 songs, then we played 10 songs, and they played 10 songs, and then we played 10 songs. And we had never played really with a drummer or a bass player.
Mm-hmm.
And
You guys.
Yeah, we had never.
yeah, we had never really done it before. And we were just in there just running through some of our stuff, and they're like, hey, can we hop up? And we're like, yeah, sure. And then after that, we were like, yeah, we definitely need to expand. And then we added our drummer, and then we just kind of went with that, just acoustic guitar, vocals, electric guitar, drummer. And then our bass player was like, hey, man, if y'all would have me, let's do it. And I was like, of course.
Yeah.
Fantastic musician, can play anything.
The Folds?
No.
Just his bass player now.
Our bass player now.
He was there?
No. He would come to shows. We were mutual friends. I mean, he'd grown up playing music, and we had different friends, and
So
just
when,
really talented
when
guy.
was this?
So we added him December of last year. His first gig was actually December 23rd with us.
And
Oh wow,
Yeah.
very recent.
No, a year ago.
No, yeah, a year ago.
like 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
that
2021.
was his 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we just celebrated 1 year with him.
And when did you guys start? When was that like gig with the Fold?
That was like
June or
early,
July of
2021.
Yeah.
So you were how old then?
It's 22.
What have you been doing before then?
Just
Dicking around?
just the funny thing is like we'd grown up playing in church together, and well, not necessarily like grown up doing it, but we'd.
Did y'all go to the same high school?
No.
No, we went to 2 separate high schools, but both in Beaumont.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Kelly, and he went to
Beaumont
Westbrook.
Kelly.
Yeah, and I went to Westbrook.
So you were fancy and you were.
Yeah, I was just
no offense.
walking on my knees, just trying to get through the day.
Yeah.
A lot of Devers kids could go to Beaumont Kelly, but it was like it's not a private school.
It is.
It is private.
it's
Yeah.
It's a
private
Catholic high
school.
school.
Yeah. So like Devers, we don't have a high school. You go to
Mhm.
Liberty, DeZetta, or Beaumont Kelly, but you have Beaumont Kelly was like
Yeah,
only like 1 or 2 people went. So
yeah.
that's how we think. I know that's how we think of it. Like, oh, you went to Beaumont Kelly. Like, okay, I went to Liberty.
Yeah, we all know about.
Anyways, I didn't
So
mean to
that's
interrupt.
is that a Catholic school?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. And like we were playing at church together, and we were both fans of like Texas country music. So we would just be hanging out at friends' house for like different like little like kickbacks and whatnot. And one of our friends had a guitar, and I started playing, and then he would play it a few times, and I'd sing. And one of our friends was like, "Dude, y'all should just go do this. Like, we have Port Nature's Brewing Company."
Mhm.
He's like, "Go do it there." I was like, "You know what? Like, I've always wanted to." And then we were like, "Okay." My parents throw this big New Year's Eve party every year. And I was like, let's play in the garage.
Yeah.
And we did that. And this guy called us the next day. He was like, hey, man, I was at
Was that the New Year's Eve
I was at the New Year's Eve party. Do y'all want to come play a show?
For
And I was
15
like,
minutes tonight.
Yeah, for 15 minutes
What?
tonight. So January 1st of 2021. And we were like, yeah, dude. So we played our very first gig at this pizza joint for a slice of pizza and a Coke.
Hell yeah.
And it was
Hell
it was
yeah.
honestly really cool.
15
and
minutes
then-
of fame.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and
It was
good pizza.
It was we were so nervous, and then it was like the most we didn't even have mics. Like we were just
That's cool
just
though.
singing out. And it was a lot of fun. And then after that we just kind of were like
What's the name of the pizza place?
New York pizza and pasta.
Oh,
Is it
sweet.
still there?
Beaumont Tech. Oh heck
Yeah.
yeah. 2 locations.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, it's a chain.
Y'all check out New York. Check out both locations. Woo! New York pizza and pasta. I'll be there. I'm gonna go check it
I
out.
feel like
Heck
I've
yeah,
been
dude.
there before.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, and it's like I didn't even know they did live music there, and I really don't think they do. I think like our friend
The
was
downtown location has it, I think, like once a week or something like that. But it's usually like a guy that's there.
You
like,
wouldn't
every
believe.
week.
Oh,
You
like
would-
he is
Yeah,
like on
he's like a
rotation there.
constant,
He
Yeah.
plays just like smooth jazz and
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty
he plays
much.
the time.
While you're eating your
Like,
pasta.
Yeah, you're eating your
Yeah.
fettuccine. You wouldn't believe the number of stories that artists have. Like the
I love
number of
that.
people
Oh,
I've
yeah.
talked to that's their first gig was a private party, and then they played it like a I don't know like a
Didn't you play
Fried
at
chi-
you played at a dentist office?
what?
Didn't you?
for the first gig. No, we played at like
That was a dentist
and
office.
we played at the Wet Leprechaun. No.
No, I thought you
The
played
Wet
at
Leprechaun. That is a
No,
name.
that was our second gig. Our actually, GCD is we were lucky. Our first gig was at the Pasadena Rodeo. There were like
That is lucky.
and
Yeah.
there were like 150 people there.
Dang.
It was the first gig. 'Cause-
and Dalton
and
wore a cowboy
I
hat.
told this story before, but when Mason knew the drummer Nathan,
Uh-huh.
he was like, "Hey, I want to play a band," and he hit me up. So then it was us three, and I played the bass. And then like 3 days before the gig, we showed up because we were like, we got to practice. Maybe it was like Wednesday, and the gig was Friday. And we're talking. I was talking to him about the gig, and I was like, "So where's the gig at?" Because I'll just say yes to anything. And he was like, "Pasadena Rodeo." And I was like, "Oh, that's."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's cool, like in a tent." And he's like, "Yeah, it's the biggest tent." And I was like, "How many people are gonna be at this show?" And he's like, "Probably like 100, 150." And I was like,
That's a carefree person.
"Yeah." I
right
was
there.
like, "Bro, we don't know literally any songs. Like, there's literally 0 songs we know." And then, because we were just gonna practice that Wednesday, and I was like, "We have to practice again tomorrow." And we were like, "Yeah." And we practiced like 6 hours.
Dang.
That we stayed up till like 1 a.m. practicing. and then I had to go to work, and we went to that gig, and it was terrible. It's still
Mason wore a wig, right?
no.
He wore
Was
a
that the
wig.
next-
That was the set. That was the next year. This one, it was me, and I was like, I'm in a country band, so I borrowed some of my dad's clothes. So I was
Oh,
wearing
God.
Sounds like Caleb.
four
Yeah.
XL Wranglers and like a 3XL
Yeah.
Pearl
He had his
Snake.
So-
pants tucked into his boots.
So our
Pretty
bass
shitty.
player, it was like his second or third show. My wife's a school teacher, and they had their Christmas party, and they were like, so the weirdest thing is like all of like the coaches from like Port Neches and like all around that area come to every show.
That's
And
cool.
they were like, JT, y'all come play the Christmas party. So we were like, okay. And at this point, we were going like kind of dressing like to the nines, almost like in pearl snaps and
Yeah.
just like trying to look nice. And our bass player is just rocking it, just like jeans, Nikes, t-shirt, like just classic, like what we would wear now.
Yeah.
And he was like, should I dress up for this one? I was like, yeah, dude. And he shows up in cowboy boots, jeans, like a Carhartt jacket, and a cowboy hat.
Oh, like
and we have
full
never
blown.
seen. It was like the complete 180 of him.
Oh my gosh.
And the funny thing was the heel of his boot actually fell off
Oh,
during. Like, it
During
was
the
the
gig.
funniest thing. He looked like a
That's
young
so
Blake
ghetto.
Shelton, honestly.
Oh, that's
It was
sweet.
hilarious.
Was that like he just go
Does
buy
he-
those boots just for that gig?
No,
No,
I-
he had
he'd
them
had
Oh,
them
okay, okay.
from a while
does
back.
he still
so-
wear that?
No.
Oh,
Back to
no.
casual.
He's got the long hair and he's always flipping it around during the
Headbanging.
shows,
Yeah.
man. It's awesome.
That's funny. No, Mason wore a wig. They played Tom Petty, a lot of Tom Petty songs,
Mhm.
and he put on a long-haired blonde wig and sang Tom Petty. I wasn't there for that gig, but
Dude,
I got
that's
to see
funny.
the videos. It was
they
hilarious.
went crazy. For
Have y'all
it.
done like costumes for shows before? Or
I don't think so. Dalton, every day is a costume for Dalton.
Yeah, I wear a costume every day.
Heck
But
yeah.
Mason's black on black. He just ventured out and started wearing some gray.
Mm.
But usually
Hey.
black
Yeah.
pants, black shirt, black boots.
I'm pretty
black
much
hat.
the same. I'll wear
Yeah.
like dark jeans,
I
black
think-
shirt.
I think it works
Yeah.
better because
Hat.
I wear such weird shit.
Yeah, they contrast very
And
well.
with the bastards, I wear anything. That's when it's like,
But it's funny because like Zach always wears like a crazy like colorful fruit button down. It's always got like
Mhm.
some crazy character on it. Dalton's like, will show up in this. Brandon
Oh, yeah.
usually has on
Heck
like
yeah.
cut off shorts and like cut off tank top. Like Patrick's
yeah.
dressed
we did
up.
one year we played July 4th, and Brandon's got us all tank tops with like a bald eagle on.
That was Memorial
Oh.
Day. That was the day I met you.
See,
Oh yeah, that's the day
y'all
we
would
met.
get man. I wish Caleb was here because y'all would get along. So,
Mhm,
like we've
they
said
would.
all night, we were playing. What was it? Memorial Day? No,
Oh.
it was
Fourth
4th
of
of July
July.
weekend. It's 4th of July weekend, and
Where?
at the Wheelhouse in Port Neches.
Mhm.
We're playing there Saturday night.
Ooh,
Uh,
go out
Look,
Saturday night.
Little plug.
Little
little
plug.
yeah. And all of a sudden, I just see him like take his bass off, like
Middle
really quick.
middle of a song.
Middle of the song,
Or
and it just has this American flag tank top on, and
Hell
just
yeah.
plays the rest of the show. And I was like,
Oh, like he like
That's-
takes his shirt off.
yeah,
and
he
has
took
that
his
underneath?
entire. Yeah, he had a whole nother shirt on
Yeah,
top of.
I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
that's
Does he love
that's
America?
badass. I would assume so.
I would hope so.
I would
Nice.
assume
I
so.
like that.
Do you remember
That's
what he wore the night after that when he
Yeah.
played a taco show?
Yeah, he wore this like
Taco
bedazzled. Yeah, he's in another. He plays in another band called Taco.
Zach is
Similar.
Zach has said something about them.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Oh hey, I got
I
fake
don't.
one.
I don't think I've heard that. That's cool.
Zach
Yeah,
has said
they
something.
play at Dylan's and Madison's.
Oh, okay.
and,
Oh, he
Lago
has told me
Cafe a
that.
lot.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
said it.
They're pretty
I
cool.
think Zach said
Pretty
we were
cool.
the taco band. Or
Heck yeah, man.
So he played with his taco band, and
He was wearing this
Yeah.
like sequined American flag vest.
oh my.
It was awesome.
So he does love America.
I would
Two
hope
nights
so.
in a
I would
row,
assume
like-
so.
Yeah.
He
I would
better love
assume so.
America. He better
That's
love America.
awesome. Dang.
Yeah.
Do you love America?
Yeah, the day I met
Yes.
Dalton, he was playing with my brother actually at the brewery in
Mhm.
Lake Houston, and it was Memorial Day, and
It
they,
was-
they were a 4-piece then, and they all had on American, like Dalton's was like Abraham Lincoln or George Washington.
Yeah, it was George Washington.
And it was like red, white, and blue. Zach's is like a bald eagle.
Nice.
But they were all tank tops, like red, white, and blue tank tops, like just American flag. And then I show
Heck
up
yeah.
and I'm like, oh wow, this is
Heck yeah.
interesting. And they're trying to introduce me to him. Like,
did you know we
he
did
was
that
set
for
up.
America? Pretty crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Congratulations.
Hmm. I mean, honestly, everything I do is for America, just because I love it. So look, the lights were red, white, and blue.
Oh, they heard
Yeah.
you.
They're
Hey,
listening.
a lot of people, Jake Ryan Music has said hello.
Hey, Jake. Love
Austin
you, girl.
Tellis said, dude popped up on the TikTok again, and he also did one of these.
Love
Earlier, who is Cliff to you?
That is my dad.
Go scroll up. Cliff commented.
Yeah.
He said something about you owing some beer.
I do. Yeah, because I drank all of it for those beer
He
reviews.
said you owe me for all the beer you drank.
Yeah.
Cliff, we're getting that sorted out tonight.
Who is that? Is that Brandon? Who is that? That said
That's
April 1st.
Is that Trump?
Who is it? Who is it? Who said April 1st at the barn we're dressing like 80s hairband, FYI.
BLG.
Brandon, okay.
Dude, we're playing Whiskey Barn for the first time on the 14th of April.
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
We're looking forward to it,
dude,
man.
that's
Let me check the calendar.
greatest venue in
Dude,
East
I've
Texas.
heard
They spoil
so
you.
many good stories about that place.
Yeah, I can
And we've been
tell you
trying
about
for
it.
so long. And I was like, I don't know, these emails are going through. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call up there. And I called up there and I talked to the dude. And he was like, yeah, man, just shoot me a message on Facebook. And then, like,
Benjamin.
Was Ben? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
I was
Ben-
like, I'm going to just do this from now on.
Yeah, Ben is he's a nice guy, and that is what you got to do.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. Please, what is the date?
April 14th.
I just
April
put it in the
4th.
calendar.
Heck
April
yeah.
14th.
Friday?
Y'all go watch JT Reserve at the freaking Whiskey Barn.
Whiskey Barn,
We're
Mont
free
Belvieu,
that day.
Texas.
So
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll go.
that's actually our work crawfish boil. So like I'm gonna try to see if the work crew will go. with
Yeah, we'll do
Please.
that, and then we
That would
could
be
bring you a
great.
crowd. We could bring you people to come.
Yeah. So what's funny is our drummer's from Mont Belvieu, and so our very first time we played Lake Houston, his mom was like, "I'm bringing a bunch of people," and we are like, "Cool." And usually when people say that, it's like
4 people.
they're gonna bring
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna bring my mom,
their
dad, and
friends.
brother.
no. She brought like
Good.
20 people, like
Dang.
20, 25 people, and we were
Go
like,
mom.
"Holy cow!" We sold so much merch
Yeah.
at that gig.
Sweet.
That's what you
It was
need.
great. It was
Aw,
so
man.
good.
Gotta
Dude.
love a good. You said it was his mom.
Yeah.
Gotta
Oh,
love a good mom.
Congrats on playing at the Whiskey Barn though. That is so,
Appreciate it, man.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
love
have to
that
go.
place.
It's
Yeah.
so awesome. Yeah.
We just with a friend of mine. I can't say because he hasn't released it, but I just recorded Sunday there, like some music video type stuff for
Really?
artists. Amazing artist, but the videos will come out. But it's like so, just because the set is so good,
Yeah.
and the people that go there are
They're loyal to that place, man.
Yes.
that's and they're loyal to the bands they like. Our biggest following is there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim just said he put it on his calendar. So Jim, we actually met them. It's Jim and Amanda. They came to a show one time.
Shout out Jim.
Yeah, and they they're one of those people and they find somebody they like follow.
Yeah, he's
And they
the
did
type
that.
of friend you want.
And now they're like our best friends. Like we're all going to Incubus on Friday. Like,
Really?
we all went to Blackberry
They
Smoke a
came
couple
to
weeks ago.
they
I
came
wanna
to a
go see
few
that.
gigs, and then I realized they were the same people, and then we just hung out one time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're literally like our best
What
friends.
really made
now.
me like them is when we played at the Rustic, and they fucked us, and they like
The Rustic, not Jim and Amanda.
Oh, I got a
Yeah.
funny story on that.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
it was the Rustic post up, and they turned us down, and he was like, "Hey man, they should turn it all up, and you're not even being loud." So I was like, "I'm glad you're
Damn.
on my side, bro." It was weak.
Yeah.
It was,
Have y'all played at the Rustic?
No, so and it's really like
this
no,
was the post up
isn't-
location.
Yeah, I don't know which location this was. My buddy gave us like the contact for him, and the guy messaged us back, and like we had this whole conversation, and then he's like, "Are they available this date?" I was like, "Oh, maybe he thinks like I'm like the manager or something." I was like, "Yeah, we are actually." He goes, "I'm so sorry. I've been responding in the wrong email thread. I'll check y'all out and get back to you."
No.
Haven't heard anything since. And I thought that's so. They're a big place. They book a lot of people. So
But still, like that's.
But I was like,
That's kind
dang.
of crappy. Yeah.
Well,
I was
they're
I was like, we're
shitty.
playing the Rustic, man. Like, let's go.
Bro, they're shitty. You don't want.
They played the first one they played was at Post Oak, and that was horrible. It was like the same day as like the World Cup or something, and they like turned y'all down because they had the audio from the soccer game playing,
Yeah.
and it was like literally they were just on stage and it was just like they were just pantomiming like music.
Yeah.
It was horrible, and they were not nice, and then they played the Rustic,
Downtown, the big one.
yeah, on Polk Street, which is right next to Toyota Center. And that one was good too, but it's just not really their vibe. Like
That one was great. That show was great.
it was
No, they
Elton
got-
John played at the Toyota Center.
they
Oh,
Everybody
really?
came there afterwards, and it was a party. It was fun.
between the pay and then they got the pay is a reason I don't think we play there, but
yeah, they turned the mains off. At Post Oak.
Really?
Yeah.
But at the downtown one, but we told everybody to like come to the front of the stage, but they were mad because it was like seated tables. They
Yeah,
wanted
like
to-
you're supposed to. It's like you're supposed to go get seated.
They
Like
don't.
doors.
They don't give if you're not a major label band that is doing a ticketed event there.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about you.
I was wanting
They
to
don't
take
give a
my.
fuck about the small
I
bands.
was wanting to take my wife to go see Jacob play. He played brunch there the other day.
Jacob Brian Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just
tell
played
us that.
brunch there.
They
the
do have
other
good
day, I think.
food.
Oh, and they have the best brunch. We got it.
Mhm.
I hate to be basic like that, but
No, their brunch
we went
is
and got
busted.
brunch.
Oh, I love
It was-
brunch.
It was
Their
so
brunch
good.
I'll honestly probably be at the Wheelhouse the day after the show getting brunch.
Getting brunch. Yeah.
Frozen mimosa and
Dude, their shit is
Sounds
like
busting.
pizza.
I like those little eggs.
We got like the brunch. It was like a platter, I guess. Like they just give you an assortment of all different things.
like a
So
charcuterie
good.
of brunch.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a brunch
Dude.
charcuterie.
Jim said, "Yeah, turn the mains off at the Rustic." Yes, sir. You know they can lick my
He
butt.
"Yeah,
I
they
don't give a
did."
fuck about them. I remember because Mason and Jason were like plugged in direct to the PA, but I brought a guitar amp, so they turned them down, but they couldn't turn me down, so I turned my amp all the way up, and I was sitting there just soloing, and the manager, I could see him, he was just staring at me, talking to like the owner or
He was
whatever.
eyeballing
Yeah.
He
even
was
us.
so mad.
Man, the only time we've ever gotten asked to turn down was the nicest way too. There's this barbecue joint in Beaumont called 1701. They do like acoustic music on Saturday mornings. And we were in there and he was like, "Hey man, we might like come over here and ask y'all to turn it down just a little bit." And he walked up, he was like, "Man, I hate asking to do this. Can y'all just turn it down just a little bit?" I was like, it's the nicest way you could have
Yeah,
done it.
like, hey,
so-
turn that shit
And
down.
you're giving us
Turn
free
it up.
barbecue, of course.
Oh yeah,
No, you turn it up and just
Blow the
Oh
like
my
heavy
God.
metal. Yeah.
that's Dalton's theory.
The
Hasn't worked
little
out.
John said, "Turn down for what?"
You got to stick it to the man.
Yeah, stick it to the man.
Yeah, absolutely. You should have.
Who's that? Jack Black? Is that
School of Rock.
Yeah.
School of Rock.
That's like our
That's like our band movie.
band movie.
Oh, that's the best. We someone said, "Love me," some 1701.
Heck yeah, it's probably my dad.
C-Pel.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Okay.
Or
I
the
think I don't know.
or
It
the
sounds right.
FBI.
Sounds just
Cliff,
like
yeah.
him. Yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna go pee. Is that okay? Is that
Okay.
okay with y'all?
yeah. And when you get back, I'm gonna go.
Is
That's,
that okay?
that's usually
cool.
how it happens. It's in
Yeah.
rotation.
We're gonna take a rotation.
I was nervous.
We're gonna talk about our star signs right now.
Oh my gosh, go pee.
Jesus.
You can pee.
Go.
Just in
Like,
the corner.
right here?
Yeah. Just if you need to. I'm gonna get it. Y'all want a beer or anything?
Oh, I'm good
I'm
right
good,
now.
thank you.
Hey, you unplugged me.
Looks like you don't get to hear.
I can't.
Sorry, y'all. I bet that was so annoying in your ears.
It's annoying when it's plugged in or not plugged in.
Can you hear yourself, honey?
Yeah.
You good?
She's
Yeah.
locked in, dude.
Locked
Are you
in.
locked in the Shreds on?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We were just talking about School of Rock the other day. I shared something on Facebook.
Oh,
Because that's one of my favorite movies, too.
we always say we're gonna learn not the song they do at the Battle of the Bands.
The very last
How
No,
does
one.
it
you're
go,
not
Troy?
hardcore. The
Do it. Do it.
Oh, you're not hardcore unless you
In
live.
the end of time.
Oh my gosh. It was
Oh.
a legend.
Chimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was So we were
When he's in the classroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were at a Steamboat. We were watching Midnight River Choir play, and their
Uh-huh.
drummer has a set of chimes, and like I have fallen in love with their music.
Yeah.
And Troy just taps me on the shoulder and just points at him and does the motion. And I was like,
Nice.
oh man.
love that.
Caleb on last Saturday he did the grazie.
I love that movie so much. It's so great.
It's so underrated.
It is. I used to watch
Every
it
Jack
nonstop.
Black movie is.
Yeah, no, I love. You know, he went to Juilliard.
He went to Juilliard?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like,
It doesn't
he's-
surprise me. I didn't know it, but it
Yeah.
doesn't surprise
He's
me.
professionally trained. Like,
Yeah, forget Charlie Puth. Jack Black.
oh yeah, Jack
All
Black
day.
all day long. Yeah. No, me and my brother found that out after we were obsessed with School of Rock. Obviously,
Mhm.
I'm sure he knew before I did, but he was like, yeah, he was trained. He went to Juilliard. Like he had like a
Dang.
full ride to Juilliard.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, it makes sense. Like people think of him, he's like a parody guy, you know.
Yeah.
But he's like so musically inclined, and he can actually really
Definitely,
sing.
yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean, obviously, like
about me.
we're talking about.
Stop.
You-
I know,
hey,
guys.
they
We're
told
talking
him
about the
he was. What did they call you, lesbian Jack Black?
Yeah.
That was, someone called him that on
Lesbian Jack
TikTok.
I look
Troy,
like
I'm gonna
a girl version of Jack Black.
All right. I bet that was really that's a good scene right there. Have this bearded 27 belly out.
Oh, this is a great video of Toby right here.
Is it really?
Yeah, don't sit down because
You good?
you're gonna ruin
Yeah,
it.
no, I was trying not to fall on you,
This one's
but I
still
still
good?
did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Cliff said that was not him, but I do love 1701.
Oh,
Sorry,
well,
Dad.
see, pal, how's it going?
Yeah, that sounds familiar though. I'm about to
It's
click
crazy.
on their name.
Finally,
Oh,
we can talk
someone
about
named
shit I wanna
Cassie.
talk about. So tell me about your guitar rig. Let's talk about it.
So the guitar rig. I've got a good handful of guitars. My main guitar is a guitar built by Dusty Gregg out of he's up around Fort Worth, and this guitar is just, I mean, it's incredible.
You're talking about your telly?
Yeah, it's this like gold top telly with like this aged gold top finish. He used the original 1950s Les Paul paint formula on
Yeah.
it, and then he
I have seen it. I've seen it. It is very pretty. I like it. I'm jelly.
like checked the lacquer and everything, so that way it'll start, like, since it's exposed to the elements, it'll start turning green in the
yeah.
because it oxidizes,
Mhm.
and then
So
it also
patina.
it also has his hand wound P90s in it. They're just it sounds incredible, plays incredible.
Damn, I
It's,
wish you
it's
would
an
have brought
awesome
it,
guitar.
dude.
Man, if I'd have thought about it, I would have.
Yeah, if you come back, dude, bring it again. I want to hear
Absolutely.
it because
Absolutely.
I want my telly that I play most of the time has single coils, and
Mhm.
I don't think I'd get another single coil, but I would get another Telecaster with humbuckers or P90.
Or P90s, yeah.
really
Uh,
P90s. I bet that'd be sick. That's like what Keith Richards used.
Yeah, I've got two guitars with P90s in them. That's typically what I go for. I mean, I've got a Strat with, you know, just your regular
Stratty
Strat.
sub.
They're actually, I don't even know what kind of pickups they're in. There's something I custom shop, or, you know, something crazy one off.
But it's Stratty.
Yeah, oh, definitely. You know,
Does it have the like twangy position? Like
Yes.
a boink boink. Like
Mhm.
that's my. It does. It sounds like when we go boink boink. I have a gold one that I like a lot. It has Earl on it, but I never play it. It just doesn't play. It doesn't sound as good as my
You
telly.
used
See,
to play
that's-
it all the time though.
Well, it was the best sounding guitar I had, and then I got the Telecaster,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I feel.
and it's
All right.
it's heavy as fuck too.
Now it's my
Tag
turn.
you're it.
We're tag team.
Hey, do you know somebody named Cassie Pale?
It's my mama.
Okay. That was your mom who said, "Love me some 1701." Then.
Hey, mama.
I can't go anywhere without
Sorry,
my-
Mom.
my parents.
Mistaked
Mom,
you.
it's
Mistaked you for
hilarious.
Dad.
No, you're on primetime TV right
I
now.
know.
She's
dude.
been watching, so.
Dude, yeah, CNN, all of them, they're fighting for my numbers.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, they.
Someone-
Exactly what they are.
Someone named Bahabia Singh said, "Glad to see you're doing well, bruv."
Hey, glad
I don't
to
know
see,
who they were talking
glad
to,
to see
but
you're doing well too, Pahapia. That's my homie.
do you know who that is?
Oh, Matt Law said 80s. No, I don't know who that is. Maybe I do. Matt Law said 80s night will be epic. I'm doing 80s night.
80s night.
80s nights every night for me. So
What do you play in acoustic guitar every show?
it's okay.
Yeah, so I play acoustic. I would love to go play electric, but my electric is not playing skills are not up to par. But we'll see if it happens.
It can happen.
Hopefully one day.
It can happen.
Hopefully one day. We'll have
Absolutely.
3 electric guitars.
Who's
on
the second
stage.
electric guitar player?
We actually just added him about maybe like 4 months ago.
Oh, so
His
now
name's Logan.
the 5 pieces.
And he-
became
yeah.
about- Okay.
And he shreds. He can just play like super fast and
Where's
he's
he
really
from?
talented. He's from Port Neches.
How old is he?
22.
Nice.
22. And he's played in other bands and whatnot, so
How's
he's
that?
pretty cool.
How's that dump look?
That dump, I mean, he's a lifter, so
Oh
So-
yes,
All right.
sir.
yeah. That's what we'll play White House Road by Tyler Childers, and I'll introduce the band. And I'm like, this guy on the electric guitar, he plays guitar and he's our bodyguard and he can deadlift more than you.
Nice.
Is he swole?
He's pretty big.
Sweet.
Man.
Pretty big dude.
Nice.
We saw that
I'm a
emo
lifter
band.
also.
We saw that emo band. Both the guitar players were ripped.
Oh yeah, we saw
That's strange.
Taking Back
I
Fun
wouldn't-
Day, and it was huge.
Taking Back Fun Day,
Yeah,
that's a cool name.
we're going to see Y'all Out Boy on Saturday.
Y'all out, boy.
I'm so stoked for
Yes.
Y'all Out Boy. Y'all come to Y'all Out Boy.
We're going with our
where are
friends
they
Jim and
playing?
Amanda. Yeah, Last Concert Cafe in Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like there's so many venues out here that
Yeah.
like I hate to say that I've never heard of.
I
that
didn't know
we
about
wanna
that place
play.
either. Yeah, it was
That
a
sounds
cool
like a lot of
place.
fun.
Yeah, there ain't nothing.
They need to get that Foo Fighters cover band from
Oh,
Australia.
Yes. What are they?
Are they from Australia?
The Pooh Fighters?
No, they're called like Everlong or something.
Oh
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
And like they all dress like they all look like them.
they do. Yeah. No, this Taking Back Fun Day actually had a female lead singer, and she killed it. And they only sang one female vocalist
Killed
song.
it.
They only sang
Really?
they sang a Paramore song. But everything else was male.
It was
if
so
you're
sad.
an emo band. You have a female singer. You gotta play Paramore.
Oh, absolutely. They
Absolutely.
ended
I
on that.
love Paramore.
Me too. I've seen them multiple
I say that like I
times.
listen to them all the time. I like Misery Business.
Oh, me.
I'm just kidding.
That's
I
the
like a
only
lot of
good-
their
That's the
stuff.
only good one.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
My favorite one is the like they're playing live somewhere acoustic.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh,
Haley
of Misery
Williams.
Business?
I'm in
Yeah.
the business of
Yeah.
misery.
Dude, she-
Take it from the top.
The way you said it.
Fuck.
No, I love Haley Williams
Oh.
is incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. That whole band
Hey.
is.
So
Mhm.
I need an amp. What amp?
Jim said that's going to be awesome.
Oh, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I run through a Magnatone. It's their Varsity Reverb or whatever that.
Is that a combo amp?
Yeah, it's a combo amp.
Tube
It's-
amp?
Yeah, tube. It's like a 15 watt. Thing's loud though. It's crazy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to run an attenuator on it just because.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't. I guess I had a 40. I have a 40 watt and a 50 watt. They were loud, and I used to use them. I used to go AB and use them both at the same time. Dude, I probably might have been the loudest guitar player ever at Lake Houston Brewery.
I'll say this though.
Dang.
I had a 40 watt and a 60 watt Fender amp both before this, and this one volume level is almost right up there with those two. I don't know what
It's a big
they do
speaker.
with this. Yeah, it's just.
I will say one time we played a gig at LHP in my dream rig. I did my half stack
I was
and
about
then
to bring that up.
both my combos,
Jesus.
and then I ran my effects loop just through the two combos, and then direct into the half stack. It's a PV6505, and there was people were not happy really about it, but I was.
When I
and
first
it-
met him, we hauled around that half stack.
Really?
Yeah, he used to play out of that.
If
everywhere
my
he
back
played.
wasn't fucked, I still would.
Yeah, I
Man.
carried the half stack.
I still will.
That's why she had to go to all the shows.
Yeah, I'm the lifter, so I'm just.
Yeah, if I can get more outdoor shows, I might do it. I should bring the half stack at that festival.
Well,
Yeah,
hire your
dude.
roadie back.
Yeah, who else playing at that festival? And when is it? Because I heard you talking
It's
about it, but
It's like the first weekend of March, I think.
Yeah, first weekend of March, I believe.
Hey, Jim subscribed.
Hey, thank you, Jimothy.
And then Neil said CNN and the NSA are tuning in.
Good. They need to hear what I have to say. I've
It's,
got plans for this country.
it's March 4th.
March 4th.
Yeah, so it's the first weekend of March.
Yeah,
but I think it's like a Friday,
Can I
Saturday
do these
thing.
ad rolls real quick? I'm sorry.
Do it, man.
while we're on the topic, this podcast is helped sponsored by, of course, we were just talking about them, the Gulf Coast Drifters. Please check out the GulfCoastDrifters.com. Let's look at the show schedule. February 11th, we're going to be at the shoot. March 4th, this is that festival, the Cowham Ranch.
I think it's
That's
just
it.
Cowham. Cowham.
Ham Ranch.
Cow.
Look, I'll tell you who's
It's
playing.
in Elkhart.
It's. Should I troll him again or no?
No. Stop.
It's Tanner Ursay. Come on the fucking podcast.
I think it's Ursray.
It's us three.
Is it
Yeah.
us, Ray?
Yeah.
Whatever. I talked to you at the bar at fucking 713, bro. You said you
He says
would.
it. Hey, JT and the Black Tops.
He said he would. I
Said
really
you guys
did.
hate me.
No, I don't.
Wait.
Dim-
JT and the Black Tops.
Oh
no, we
Yeah,
love Justin.
no, yeah.
Dim Dirty Roses, Cole Barnhill, Jake Bush, Trent Cowie, Daniel Holmes, Peyton Howie, Charlie Hickman, Almost Legal, Rainchild, the Gulf Coast Drifters, one of the smallest pictures on this festival, I should
The
be said, and
smallest?
we don't
That's
deserve
a
that.
very
We should get
bottom.
better. And Tanner Sparks, come out and enjoy Texas Independence Day weekend with us. Live music, food and craft vendors, four-wheelings, bonfires, cornhole. They got a bounce house. I'll be at the bounce house. Fishing tournament and country fun. I don't know what country fun is, but I'm going to be doing it.
I looked at the pictures they shared from previous years, and it's like
It's a mud
it's like
park.
Mud Nationals.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
everybody just goes and rides. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing that March 4th. March 17th, we're at the Whiskey Barn for St. Patrick's Day. Y'all please come out. Y'all go to Gulf Coast, thegulfcoastdrifters.com for the show schedule, and also check out earlshreds.com for Earl Shreds merch. This podcast is also helped sponsored by the one and only Tim's Tiny Trucks at 23402 FM 2100 Huffman, Texas. I'm going to read their mission statement right here because I used to do my own and I wasn't doing them justice.
Let me know the KPIs too.
Yeah, Tim's Tiny Trucks is your number one dealer for Japanese mini trucks in the great state of Texas. Japanese mini trucks are the ultimate utility vehicle for farmers, ranchers, hunters, outdoorsmen, manufacturers, or anyone looking for a reliable, capable, quiet, and comfortable vehicle to tackle anything you throw at. We offer a wide range of trucks of high-end, fully customized to basic stock trucks ready to get to freaking work. Rest assured that you are getting the best UTV, and he has got a physical location located again at 23402 FM 2100 Huffman, Texas. I really like personally, what's her name? Come on, baby, give me her name. He's got one for sale, Eleanor.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, Eleanor's a good looking truck. And I promise you, as soon as I can afford one, I'll be slapping an Earl Shred sticker on
show
that.
him my favorite.
What do you like?
Janice.
You like Janice. Yeah, you would like Janice.
It's a Volkswagen.
Janice is cute.
Little top right corner.
It's a Tim Sunny truck.
I've seen those before.
Are they cool?
It's a Tim Sunny truck.
They're so cool.
Yeah, you can get them stock or customized. So y'all please check out Tim's Tiny Trucks. Call 346-353-MINI. That's 346-353-MINI. Tim's Tiny Trucks. I want one. Buy me one. I really do want a Tim's Tiny Truck.
Dude.
Jim said the boys are going to get tiny trucks to drive to high school when they turn 16. They have twin boys in their middle
Really?
school.
They
Yeah.
will be the cutest. Dude,
That would be hilarious.
coolest kids in my school, no doubt.
Man.
Think which one were they? I think definitely Buck,
Mm-hmm.
and then
One with the
and then Pee Wee.
not like the one that has the dump on the back.
Yeah,
Hank.
Oh yeah, put them in there.
Dude.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they
Heck
are.
yeah.
They are sick. I like them a lot.
All right, go back to
Yeah.
your thing so I can read your comment.
Sorry, I should do it.
No, so JT and the Black Top said you guys hate me, but sometimes I'm
Thanks,
not even
Remy.
gonna lie. At the
Yeah.
very beginning, you would be watching, and then they would be watching, and I would all the time be like, "Yeah, JT's watching," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"I don't know
me
which JT."
So that first episode that y'all did with him, that was like the first one when I was just sitting at work and I was like, man, I got nothing else going on. Like I'm just gonna knock out some continuing ed and listen to this podcast.
Mhm.
It's like, dang, like I really liked it. And
Thank you, man. Really?
Yeah, dude, it was such a good episode.
Was it the one?
And,
it was the one with me and JT.
Yeah, his I think it was the first one.
Probably.
And we talked the other day. We're gonna try to get some shows together. And I was like, people might get confused with the name because like you're JT and the Black Toss, and we're JT Reserve. I was like, We'll just call it like JT Showdown or something.
Yeah, JT
The
squared.
Battle of the JTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, JT and JT.
Yeah.
So I was gonna
JT
ask
squared.
that. So your name is Josh Palermo.
Yeah, Josh Palermo. So and then Troy. So a lot of people
Okay.
are
what I thought.
I get called JT all the time.
He does.
People think that's my name.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
not.
I can see
It's
it.
Josh Palermo.
JP.
But it's really so that the story of how we got our first gig. We were like, we don't want to walk up there and be like, oh, I'm Josh Palermo and I'm Troy Laughlin. And
Yeah.
we were like, we got to come up with a name. And my sister was just like, JT Reserve. First thing that came out of her mouth. And I was like,
All right.
Sis.
heck yeah.
I know. I like it.
I was like, it's good.
It's a good name.
Because we drink a lot of whiskey together.
Oh,
I
reserve.
was like,
Really?
oh, dude, if we ever like get like super famous, we can have our own whiskey.
Oh yeah, JT
Call it
reserve.
like the JT Reserve blend.
Damn,
like
that's a good
that.
first name. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Yeah.
sis.
Yeah, thanks, sis.
Oh, Holly.
I was
Palermo.
gonna ask you. So, 2 years. What?
Kitchen said, "Wish my daughter would approve of a tiny truck," because Jim says he's gonna buy his kids a tiny truck.
Get him one, Ryan. Come on, get a tiny
She
truck.
would look so.
Oh, I'm
Chloe.
so
Her name's
stupid.
Chloe. She would
Yeah.
look so cute.
And if you mention when you buy one Earl Shreds, you get a free Earl Shreds and Tim Tiny Truck shirt. That's
What?
the whole gimmick.
Someone said, "Old JP swimming in the chocolate river." JP.
Yes, sir.
What?
I don't know who is that.
That's my boy Remy.
Okay.
He's swimming in the chocolate
Swimming
river,
in the
dog.
chocolate river.
Yeah,
JP.
dude, like I'm Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like,
That's
In
the
the-
only
in
chocolate
the-
river I can think of.
Me too.
Remy, you're so
unless
dumb.
there's something
Unless
other
we're,
meaning.
yeah.
He
The
said
pants.
the
Oh,
pants
he
are
said the
fire.
pants. Yeah.
But my
Oh.
boy JP's swimming in that swamp, boy.
Oh my gosh.
He's my
Jesus.
dude. Remy was my first friend. We lived on the same street when we were.
Oh, that's
Really?
We used to skate. Yeah.
pick
Heck
of
yeah.
destiny, guys. Dang.
Yeah, y'all. Stop
We were
being
just talking about
dickheads.
Tenacious D too. Or I mean Jack
Oh.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Pick of Destiny with
yeah.
Dave Grohl as the devil.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
God. Yeah, be as a boss.
I'm a baby.
God, I need to watch that again.
We
It's been so.
challenge you to a rock on.
Hey, you know the Blue Bonnet Bastards sing that.
No, they don't. I'm
Yes, they
coming.
do.
back.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have-
I will cancel a show if
Dude.
y'all come.
We,
That'll be your request.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll be my request.
Yes, they
Tom
played it
Sawyer
twice.
And Tenacious D.
They played it twice, and
What?
I literally
What? How does the song go?
it's
Is
it's
it-
a whole thing.
But is it? What song is it?
It's the very end.
It's the very
Is it-
end.
when he's
It's-
battling him.
Oh, the greatest song in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Tribute.
Yeah. And then yeah, me and Brandon go, "This is the greatest song in the world," and then I'll go, "All right."
Dude, and it's pretty good. Like
Oh, and then Brandon does the.
you're about to rip it out again.
Man.
I'm
Stop.
sorry.
It's literally my favorite song they've ever played, and I've heard it twice.
Greatest song in the world. Yeah, it's the greatest song in the world.
Yeah,
Actually,
tribute.
that's not the greatest song.
It's the tribute.
But it's
Yeah.
a tribute.
Heck
Is
yeah.
it just a
I know.
tribute?
I really want to get.
Dude, I love
I
that
know
song.
Brandon. I say it like I know him. I've met him one time, but I've always seen the
Texas Brandon?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I've always seen the Blue Bonnet Bastard hats. I'm like, dude,
Oh,
I
you
want to
need
get
one.
one
Oh,
or a
look what
shirt
I
or
have here.
something.
They're handmade by Brandon.
Yeah,
Really?
He makes them
Yeah.
all
Hey,
himself.
dude.
Yeah, that's why everyone is.
I wear hats on stage.
Everyone's a little like
Next time I'll grab you one.
crooked, you know.
Please,
Yeah.
please,
I probably have a
I'll
shirt
rock it.
here
Yeah, he
somewhere.
just got back from Mile Low Fest.
Zero?
dude. That looked like so much
You said
fun.
mile O.
That's what it was called.
0.
Or Mile Zero.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Mile like mile O.
The
That's
greatest song in the world.
All right, what did Remy say? Love you big time, man. I love tuning in to the content.
I love you too, buddy. I hope
That's
you're doing all right.
cool.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
we used to hit so many tray flips out on the street, bruh.
And
Dude.
Marcus said, love the pants, Earl. Mars. Sorry, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus. I
Man.
love you, brother.
You could tray flip, man.
No, I never could.
I
Yeah,
could.
I could never kick flip, but I could do the best pop shove-its on the
Yeah.
block.
I could kickflip for.
I couldn't.
Let me see that ollie, bro.
I could all. Dude, I could probably get 1 out of 5 at one point.
We
But
used
I
to have a
was-
half
yeah.
pipe in our
I
backyard.
was the fat skater.
Oh,
kid.
I would have been y'all's best friend. I would have been sneaking into the backyard. to
We
skate
had a
half
pool,
pipe.
like a above ground pool, like you know the
Uh-huh.
blow up ones, and we built a little deck we could jump off of, and so it was like a big deck, and then my dad and my brother we built a half pipe coming off, so it was like
Awesome.
we had 2 decks, but the half pipe in the middle, And
That is sick.
Yeah, and then we got the Heelys with like the
One of my best friends.
center part. We had a bar.
You could grind?
You could grind, yeah.
One of my best friends had a half pipe, but I did more of the fruit boot. I was a fruit booter. Rollerblades.
Dude, you're blading.
I bladed, bro.
You seen the movie Brink? The Disney Channel original
love
movie?
Brink.
I think so.
God, I haven't seen that in a year.
Oh, no, it's on Disney Plus, and if you want to cringe, watch it.
Me and my best friend used to watch the Disney shows like when we had our apartment
Was
together.
it a rollerblade movie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
you ever seen Brink?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Dude, they're soul skaters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I skipped that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've-
It was like in the era of motocrossed and double teamed, and
I had the ones with the grind plate in the middle.
that's what
Yeah.
I was just talking about. Yeah.
So,
The shit, come at me. Let's go.
But mine were
Hit-
Heelys.
Hit me on the inlines.
I actually
man,
have some Heelys now.
my mom will kill me for saying this, but I know that she's watching.
Uh,
So whenever I was in kindergarten, I never knew this story until a few years ago. We were learning how to write a sentence, and my very first sentence was, "I am grinding on a rail." And my kindergarten teacher
Shred R.
called my mom and was very concerned about me grinding
on a rail.
on a rail.
At least you didn't put a pole.
Oh yeah, no, that would have been.
Even worse.
What were you listening to when you grinded back then?
No, it was gnarly, bro.
A little,
Yeah.
maybe a little Slipknot or something.
No, dude, I was always like
Parker McCall.
really like. Parker McCollum wasn't.
Oh,
No, I was like,
It was
I was like either probably like Simple Plan, Green Day,
simple. Plan.
back
Bowling for
then.
soup.
and then
Fat
like
Lip.
I'm telling you, I didn't get into country music until like my junior year of high school.
Yeah.
Like I was
I was gonna
big
ask
fan
you.
of like Neck Deep and
Nice.
Real Friends and
I was gonna ask
Foo
you.
Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Ooh.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
So sad.
rest in peace.
Kitchen said his kids just watched Brink last week and they loved it.
Oh
Heck
my
yeah,
God.
So
you're
glad
raising
you're
your kids right.
I was about to say, I'm so glad you're showing them the classics.
I made my kid. I only let her watch old like army
you
tank
met your-
instructional videos, like how to operate an
How to operate.
yeah, how to operate an M1s or an Apache. That's
That's what she's doing right now. She's studying.
she's
Yeah.
in there, super soldier.
Sitting in her makeshift Black Hawk, just
She is.
ready to cut
Yeah.
down.
She does have a little setup in there going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Ready to
Heck
take
yeah.
on any foreign enemies, foreign and domestic.
She's actually probably jumping on her little exercise trampoline because she has so much energy. She used to jump on the bed.
Hey,
Christmas, we got her
I was gonna ask you. So I'm
dude.
trying to find the reason that you started a band. Like
Oh,
it seems to me
He
like
already said it.
somebody asked you at a party, and then
yeah. I mean,
so then
Church.
you played.
Growing
a-
up, they played together.
Well, what kept you wanting to like from like the past 2 years? Like you're taking it serious now.
yeah.
So what
dude-
got you to like say, okay, I'm gonna do this?
I don't know. I think it was kind of a confidence thing. Not necessarily because like I would always play at church, but that's all I would ever do.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I was just one day we were just in my buddy's little like garage apartment. We were just jamming, and then it just took like a few people
there,
saying like y'all
Troy?
need to do it.
I think one thing that I mean, this happened after the band started, but it was our first what we call like real show. Like the first show that we played that was 3 hours long.
This
'cause-
is the reason.
Cause yeah, we were our friends said, "Oh yeah, man, y'all should play around town." So like our biggest career aspirations were to play like Madison's.
Oh, well, that's like the best venue in Beaumont.
Like that was like what we were going for at that point.
Yeah.
And we played a show at Nature's Brewing Company. It was our very first show. They had the garage doors open. There were people outside sitting in lawn chairs. Like
We had an opener.
we
Not
had an
necessar-
opener. I mean, it wasn't really ours, but like they were a band that played before us. Like
That's an
That was your opener.
this
Yeah, we're gonna claim them as our opener.
Absolutely.
You can.
this place was packed, and there was we come off the stage to take a break, and it's like at this point it's just us two. It was our first show, and
Nervous as shit.
there's this guy that in the back, and he gives you a sticky note and says, "Come to this address."
So he ends up being like one of the, really good friend of ours now, and he literally was like, "Hey, come here when y'all are done." And it's just a sticky note with his address on it. And I'm like, I met you like maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
And but we end up going to this house, and we end up meeting our buddy John, who's the frontman for the Teague Brothers band. And we had one original written. He's like, "Man, I want to hear y'all's songs." I was like, "All right." And I play it. "You got anything else?" "Nope."
You played a half written song. I don't
I did
remember
play a
which one it
half-written
was.
song.
You played a half written song or two. And he really liked it. He was like, "Man, this was y'all's first gig," you know, and
He liked y'all's performance?
yeah,
Yeah.
at our
Great.
first gig.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Man, y'all just gotta keep writing, keep doing it." He said, y'all have got something special." And so that's pretty much what we did.
That's what lit the fire.
Really?
I mean,
takes
we
one person.
Yeah, well, in all honesty, like, it's always been a dream to do it, like,
Yeah.
play music in any capacity, but it just took, I guess, our friends like telling us, "Hey, y'all should go do this. I think it would be cool." And us, like, when we played that pizza joint, we were like, "Okay, now we can play like the next medium place."
Yes.
And then
the next step up from a tiny piece of joint. Like, that's where we're
Yeah.
going next.
Yeah.
and then we just, after that, we just
CC's.
kind of
Yeah, maybe a CC's next time.
Yeah.
The buffet.
Oh, dude.
Gives me Gaddy Town.
Just playing for the cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
You can do it.
Stop.
Dude.
You have
I would
a
wait
history.
for those to come
For
out.
cinnamon rolls and quarters for the arcade.
That's right.
And then the diarrhea the
And
next
high
day.
C. I used to get high C
Yeah.
all the time. Ew.
But no, it just kind of lit that fire and like kind of got us like really motivated to do it. And
And
then
you've just been doing it since
we just
then.
been doing it since then.
That's
and just
cool.
growing and like the past 2 years, like at the beginning of the year, we like set goals for what we want to do. And
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, and it's worked out every year. We've like hit our goals. So last year we
Yeah, what
wanted
was
to.
last year's goal?
Last year it was like
I
open
don't
up for a few
remember.
people, release our EP, and start working on the next one. And we
So-
got to do that, and
so-
it's been
Y'all's EP, I listened to it a little while ago. How was that?
it was really honestly it was one of the coolest things that I got to do
Yeah.
with all of these
the
with
studios.
all the guys.
That's-
I love
Sweet.
the studio, man. It's so
Yeah.
much fun. Where did you do it at?
So do you want to tell a story?
So yeah, I'll tell a story. So we originally we had posted a video of us playing an original in Josh's garage. It was just still when the band was just us two, and somebody commented on it and said, "Hey, y'all need to go." Or did they comment? I don't. It doesn't matter.
They sent us a Facebook message.
Somebody sent us a message and said, "Hey, y'all need to go record this. Like, this is a good song." And then some radio
It
station.
was Troubadour Country Radio.
What was
Oh,
the
cool.
song?
It was Your Perfume. It's one
Yeah,
of the
Your
ones on the
Perfume.
EP.
I think that's the one I listened to. It is a good
Yeah.
song.
It's the second single.
Yeah, it was the second song we released because we released 2 singles. And
Yeah,
then
if you
the
go to your
full one.
Spotify page, it's like the one on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, nice.
Heck yeah.
Anyways,
Shout out.
so we where was I going with this? Oh, so we go to record at this studio in Port Neches, and this guy was really awesome. Helped us get a demo, and we kept trying to get in to record that, like to actually record it, and not just like a demo recording. Like we were gonna go
From
record
scratch.
everything with him, and so we kept trying to get in with him, and our schedules just never aligned. And we had this guy who was gonna do the mixing for us.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls me one day, and he's like, "Hey man, where y'all at on your recording? I know I talked to y'all a couple months ago. Are y'all still recording something? He said I just want to make sure that like basically just following up because we had asked him to mix it even before we recorded it." And I said, "Yeah, we just haven't been able to get in the studio." He goes, "I've got a proposition for you." And I was backstage at the Texas Rice Festival. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
We were backstage
Yeah.
for Shane Smith and the Saints and Teague
that's
Brothers
cool.
band.
Nice.
Teague
Yeah,
Brothers
we-
opened for
We snuck backstage.
well, John
Not
will let
really,
us back
yeah.
there,
Y'all
but-
were invited
yeah.
backstage
We were
without them
we
knowing.
got invited backstage and then we just stayed.
Why not?
right.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, why
Love
not?
Rice Festival, anyways.
You were making
Yeah.
a scene.
Anyways, so he calls me, like, between sets, like, between the Teague Brothers and Shane Smith and Saints, he calls me, and he's like, hey, so I've got this proposition, and he said, me and two other guys are starting our own recording studio in Beaumont, and this is a guy, he toured playing bass all through Europe. He worked for studios in Nashville doing mixing. He still contracts with studios in Nashville. They send him everything he mixes. He's got a contract with Abbey Road. Everything that he does is mastered through Abbey Road in London. And he's like, I'm not a Texas country guy, but why don't we, if y'all are interested, why don't we get y'all in studio and have y'all record? And we were like, let's try it.
Fuck it, let's go.
And so we were talking about this on the car ride over here. He's got a really good ear. He's not a Texas country guy, and I kind of like that because it gives a very outside perspective to our songs. He's like, why don't we throw some Oregon on this? And Josh and I are looking at each other like, Oregon? What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
it's perfect. Like, it fits what we just recorded 2 new singles. They'll be out soon. Yeah. But we've got Oregon on both of those. And they sound really awesome.
Yeah, you need that outside perspective.
Yeah, it keeps us from getting, like,
boxed in.
I'm notorious for it. I'm like, this doesn't sound like JT Reserve. But then it's like, okay, well, when we're playing, we're not playing just to our people. There's other people there too.
Yeah.
And if we can get those people to also like the music,
yeah, you're just growing your fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so with these 2 singles that we just recorded, it was the first time whenever, like, you know how, like, when people go get, like, tattoos, they, like, let the artist take some control.
Mm-hmm.
It was like that for the first time. I was like, I don't know how this is going to sound. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I trust you.
Yeah.
You do your thing.
Hey, that's the best way to do it, man.
And they're really cool. Their studio name's called Atlas Studios or Atlas Recording.
Atlas Recording Company, I believe, or something like that.
And it's awesome. And to say that our music was mastered at Abbey Road.
Abbey Road, I know.
Yeah,
my
that's
brother's
awesome. And they're located where?
In Beaumont.
In Beaumont.
Dang.
It's like a garage apartment.
I've heard that name before.
That's cool.
That's awesome, man. So you just let Jesus take the wheel kind of deal, Just let it.
On these 2 more recent ones.
Yeah, on these 2 recent ones. I mean, me and my drummer, he used to live with me, so he would always hear me writing music and whatnot. And we were like, man, this is like going to be our rock song. And it is not necessarily our rock song, but it sounds like the ideas that, like, we had and then what he, like, kind of put on top of it just elevated it so much.
How long did those take to do?
Not long.
Not super
Really?
long. I'm not a big, like, 10 take person.
Yeah,
I'm like
You're like a 2-take?
2 take, maybe 4. It depends on what we're doing. So
I mean, we got these songs out, like, we had 1 day for bass and drums. We had 1 day for when me and the other lead guitarist came in, and we knocked out all the guitar parts, solos and everything in that day.
Sweet.
And we were only going to do 1. And I was like, hey, I don't want to do this one right now, but, like, I just want y'all to hear it and get y'all's idea. And
he recorded a scratch of it, and I sent it to the band, and I was like, hey, we need to record this song.
So we ended up recording 2.
So
we ended up with 2.
Nice.
And so, yeah, we're going to... I tell Troy this all the time. Like, we're learning as we go.
Yeah.
So now we know.
We
like,
all are.
For these songs, we want to do a lot of, like, good promo for it. Like,
hype
not
it up.
just, like, put it in the Spotify wait list and then it drops.
Yeah.
They have 2 weeks. So we're gonna try our best to, like, make this super cool.
That's the industry now,
Hype
man.
it up, man.
The days of just, like, botting your way to success are done. Ever since really when they outlawed like Facebook and Spotify selling your data or, like, collecting it. Yeah, the only thing your songs have to have content with them now.
Yeah.
Video content.
Yeah.
So just do some video, make some good.
Yeah.
I'll help
This
you,
is
man.
the first time we've
I
paid
film.
somebody to come in the studio and, like, take pictures and, like, make reels for us and
That's
TikToks
sweet.
for us and whatnot. So,
Nice.
and he's really good too, and he cut us a good deal, and it's really good. Now we're planning. I know you said y'all just had a little photo shoot. We're trying to plan something for our one of the songs for some promo stuff and potentially the cover art for the
Yeah,
single.
it's
So.
we went to a little studio space today and did some. I
Gotta
mean,
go let Tabby out.
it
Hear
was
her
really
growling.
more of a for like a photography, but
Mm-hmm.
I brought my GoPros. I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
fucking play the song, and I filmed Mason. I filmed me on top of a van.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Dude,
though.
when did y'all start playing GCD?
Fall 2018. I wanna
Okay.
say.
I don't know why I thought it was like 2020.
No, I mean we just weren't really. We didn't really like have a goal or like care as much
Yeah.
for the first. Well, I mean we did for the first 2 years, but like I think 2019. Me and Mason played. We only played like 4 full band shows.
Really?
The rest were just me and Mason.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just grind. I mean, really, we never really had a goal at all until I think maybe 2020. I think when we decided to record an album. But the first
Yeah.
like 3 years, we were just like,
It sounds good too, man.
thank you.
It sounds really
yeah,
good.
we spent. I mean, it took 6 months to do that album. But it paid off with the songs and the single.
Mm-hmm.
The single, the biggest song is Hurricane, which
Yeah, we play that song.
which took the least amount of time.
Yeah.
That song we did the fastest.
Yeah.
But the album,
That's a fun one, dude.
Oh yeah, our
It's
version.
so much fun.
The door was
Oh, when that song came out, people would come to our shows and leave after we played that song.
So you gotta play it last.
Yeah, we do now.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Have you ever heard Shane Smith and the Saints do it?
Weak. Compared to our version, weak.
Nah. Yeah.
I've never
No, I'm
heard
not
it.
trying to diss that.
No, you can
We
think
kind
what
of do
you
that.
want.
No,
Yeah.
no, we just do the outro like they do, with like the big
They do the
drums
build up.
and
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't
think
I've
I
ever
don't
heard
see
their
that song.
version.
That song is a hard.
That solo
funny-
is Earl Shredded.
Yeah, that's what blew me up. My biggest solo was that, dude.
Heck yeah.
But
Yeah.
I had never. When me and Mason we played that song, we used to play it, and Mason just taught me the chords,
Mm-hmm.
and I had never heard any version or that song. And the way that it's on the record, or the way that our single is, we always played it that way, except for the guitar solo. I would always just improvise the guitar solo.
Mhm.
And but then when we decided to record it, I was purposely like, I'm not going to listen to anybody else's version. Because I
That's
don't
awesome.
want it
Get your
to
own natural.
taint like
Yeah.
my idea. And
That's
then
badass.
the first time, the big version is what's the
Band of
band?
Heathens.
Band of
Band
Heathens.
Heathens.
And then so the Band of Heathens played at LHB, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use this as my opportunity to hear why everybody likes this song. And then I heard him play it live, and I was like, "Gang!"
Dang.
It
He's-
was.
He's
It
a
was.
metalhead, and
It was.
theirs is a lot
It's
heavier.
A minor, C, and D. That's why I was like, these are rock and roll fucking chords. And I was like, you're playing A minor, C, and D, and then you're in the G for the build up. I was like, this is a rock song. And that's how I came up with that solo. I was like, this fucking song needs a squealy ass solo. And it paid off because that song still gets me work to this day.
I
Heck
actually,
yeah, dude.
I have videos from when they first started playing it, because I always recorded it from when they first started playing it up until they recorded it, and now he has like his actual solo, and so it's really cool to like watch those videos back like in order
Yeah.
and see how it's like progressed, because there's some like when he first started playing it, like you could hear a little bit of what's in it now, but like he definitely like progressed every show. But there was one day he just like woke up, he was on the way to the studio, and he was like, I got it.
The day
I
of
need to,
recording it.
like I need to
Yeah.
go put this on the track right now because I have it. But like it was just so cool to see how it like just progressed over 6 months or however long it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, none of my solos on the album are that memorable, but it's just so easy. I'm just trolling the Band of Heathens, but they are lame as fuck for. They only played for like an hour and a half and left.
Yeah.
And they ate pita chips in their green room.
I haven't heard the Shane Smith version, so I can't attest to that.
They're all I've heard.
But theirs is based off of Shane Smith. Their rendition of Hurricane. That's what he was saying.
I mean, if you like,
No, yeah, there's so many versions.
There is, yeah.
I mean, nothing like GCD.
It's like we were just talking.
I say that. So.
Yeah, don't cut this camera off now.
we were talking in Steamboat at because Band of Heathens were there. Shane Smith was there.
Oh yeah.
And then we talk about how many people cover that song.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I would like to know how many times Hurricane was played at Steamboat.
That's
because
funny.
You have the two biggest probably iTunes releases of it.
Yeah.
And then
whoever else
covers it.
That's funny. I'm sure there's a ton.
We used to do
there is.
We used to do It's Been a While.
Going straight into it.
And go straight into it.
That's
and everybody would be like, yeah.
Oh, I love Stain.
But that was the motivation for when we did it for that solo. Is because
same chords.
But it's that nobody did it that way. Everybody does it in a blues style. And I'm very proud.
Yeah, I like y'all's recording of it, dude.
Oh, it's great.
It's really
and
good.
that guitar, that solo is just my half stack turned all the way up with this tube screamer. And then I lost hearing the end squeal noise.
I've heard this story before.
Yeah,
I heard this on the Bayou podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I told her I was in the booths just it was so loud you could hear it too. Like it was the ISO cab where the cabinet was at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A hallway and then the mixing booth all padded and you could hear the clear as day in the mixing room.
Dang.
And our new single coming up, they convinced me to use the Helix all digital. And the solo came out great, but I'm listening to the mix and I'm like missing the character. I'm big digital on the stage live, tube amps in the studio.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
I think the solo did come out great, and the producer put a lot of effort into my patches for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll have to go back to tube amps.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you've ever run a quad Cortex before. That's what I've got on my board now, and it's...
Yeah, they're amazing.
Looks really cool. It says JT Reserve.
Is it the
That's my favorite
Stompbox
part.
one?
Nice.
Is it the Stompbox one?
Yes.
Yeah, I use the floor Helix with the pedal.
I had one of those several years ago.
I like mine. I mean, mine's great, but I don't know if I'll use it in the studio.
There was something about the amp simulated, like the amps in it that I just didn't get.
They take a lot of work.
Yeah.
No, the Helix takes a shitload of work, but like the solo for Hurricane was on that half stack, and the tubes that were used on that solo are 10 years old, never been replaced, and everybody would tell you not to fucking do that, but I did that, and it came out great, and that's why it's like when I go on the next song we do or any more, I'm bringing my amps because I have a Vox amp, a Fender amp, and that PV, so it's like they just like I really believe that like the digital stuff. They pride themselves in sounding the same day after day, which works good live when you're playing. It does. But in the studio, like they sound different here than they do there,
right? And
day by day, and it's like if you get it right, you capture the magic of the day. So I won't be using the fucking though. I like the solo. The tone I hear on our next single, I'm like, man, I wonder what that would sound like through a fucking, or like most of the. Clean overdrive tones I used on our album was through an Ampeg, a vintage Ampeg.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I wonder what but they sound great. It's probably, I mean, all this is shit that only I fucking think about, I'm sure.
Yeah. This is all gibberish to me, man.
I know. But I don't ever have that's why when you said, that's when you're like, I'm going to bring my guitar, I was like, yeah, fuck, I love it when guitar players
Heck yeah, dude.
That's when
Logan, gearhead right here.
Yeah, when Logan came, we talked about gear. I mean, I mostly have singers and frontmen on, so to have a guitar player.
Yeah, dude.
And there's not a lot of representation in the guitar player community.
Or the female community.
What?
I'm the only female that's ever been on the podcast.
Oh, you are. I mean, there was I saw
was just throwing a joke in
good
there.
looking. No, I saw a good looking like she was on the corner of the street today, and I thought about asking her.
I should have.
Uh-huh. Corner of Kingwood?
No.
Kingwood Drive in
this
Westlake,
was-
Houston.
This was in the hood. We did photos in the hood
Oh.
today, bro. It
I
was
see.
the ghetto. There were homeless people freaking out.
Oh my god. We
That would
actually
be an episode right there.
that would we should walk around and talk to people.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my
Live stream like in the wild.
I-
In the wild.
I thought about getting the photographer today. I was like, hey, if I go out and just give me a shot with me and a homeless person.
She probably would have done it.
That I know she wouldn't, but it's not the vibe.
We've actually had Avery on before. His daughter. She came in
Uh-huh.
one night and talked to us, and we said, "What's your favorite song?" And she said, "Hurricane." And we're like, "Oh, who's your favorite band?" She's like, "The Gulf Coast Drifters and Billie Eilish."
That's really cute.
Like, who's your favorite singer? Mason.
Hey,
That's
I
really
put
cute.
Hurricane on blast. I mean,
She knows every word to that song, and I make her play air guitar, but she
Mm.
she won't do it. She's embarrassed. We taught her "Smoke on the Water" the other night on her guitar.
Awesome.
She's she got a little electric in there, a little.
I think we've got. I mean, real talk, dude. I think we've gotten some hate from that song too. Like, just because it's not the way it should have sounded. You
Dude.
know, it's not like country, and then squealy guitars throw a lot of country guys off. They're like,
Yeah, but at the same time, and this is no diss to any artist, but there's so many people that start off country. We were talking about it earlier. They start off country, and then they kind of progress more into that rock
Yeah.
side of things.
Who's that guy that just did that song? We listened to. That was
Hardy?
very vague. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
we were talking about it earlier.
That guy that did
Yeah.
that song, you know? I had never heard that song until Micah
Yeah.
played it the
But
other night.
I don't know. I'm big on not mixing the two because I feel like we play country really well. I think what's happening now is I think a lot of artists are just trying to, like, there's a random number. There's 1 million possible marketplace for
Yeah.
country music. There's 1 million possible marketplace for rock music, and they want to get 2 million people. You know, and I think there's a lot of what's going on is they're trying to write songs that are a mix of both, but country people don't want to hear watered down country songs,
yeah.
and rock people don't want to hear watered down rock songs. So, and I think we've done really well, and the country songs we play are country, like classic country, steel guitar,
Yeah.
no, not really guitar solos, and like honky tonk, and then the rock songs are not. And I think you can set your set list up live to play both, and you can you can tailor each song, but like there's a lot of like just half-ass country blend with rock going on.
Well, I'd say whenever we play Hurricane, we play it really heavy.
It's A minor,
Yeah.
C, and
it's like
D.
you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to.
But like,
What's funny is our drummer, like we were playing Broken Window Serenade by Whiskey Myers. He was throwing double bass on it.
Nice.
I was like-
I love that kind of stuff.
hell yeah,
It
I
was the
like
funniest
that.
thing ever.
We need more of that.
So,
No, I love that.
yeah.
Keeps you engaged.
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
not just another
I think it's
cover.
just a blend of like people that like country music, but they don't like the new modern country that's coming out,
Mhm.
and so they like the
They like the
This
real
blend.
thing. They like
Yeah.
the real thing. I promise you, they do. Like, I don't know. Like, we're going to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers were a funk punk band for
Yeah.
their
Were they,
first
like,
two.
ska at one time.
Yeah, they were ska, funk punk, and then they went into more alternative. But they
Yeah.
never really like watered down punk. You know.
They were
Yeah.
just always authentic to themselves.
yeah,
like
it
I
was
don't
just-
put them in a genre because I don't think like I could
Yeah.
not. I don't know what they are.
I don't really.
They're
I mean,
just the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
people put me in a genre of metal music, which I don't think is fair because I love country music. I just
Yeah.
don't love, this shit.
yeah.
Hey, Remy said, "Hey, thanks for the origin story on JT Reserve. I have to tune out, but and get back on the road. But I appreciate these live streams.
Love you, buddy.
Thank you,
Thought that was
Randy.
cool. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
How long are we at? We're at an hour 45. You don't want to keep going or what? We can end it.
Let's ask a few more questions and then we'll
Can I
end
go
off.
pee then? Is it okay if I go pee?
No.
When I drink,
You
I
gotta-
pee. I'll pee. I
Have to
pee
hold
my-
it.
Is it okay if I should ask her, not y'all?
If you do, you're gonna let the dog back in, and you're gonna make sure the door's shut. Because
I'm not gonna let
the
the
dog,
in.
I mean, the door was open.
The dog was open.
The dog was.
Can
in
I
the
go
kennel.
pee, woman?
Yeah, get the dog and make sure the door's shut, please.
Don't. I
said please.
If you're gonna talk shit about me while I'm gone, I review this shit. So I've heard it before.
Can you
Yeah,
leave?
we're gonna.
We're
there's
ready
just
to
gonna
talk
be a big
shit.
skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just
cutting-
like cut.
I'm cutting all this. Hey, I'm cutting all this out, you chuds. Absolutely.
Oh, I was gonna tell you what. Oh, Kitchen.
You say he was cute or what?
Ryan Kitchen said he's also a drummer. He's good friends with my brother growing up.
Awesome.
He said I throw double bass into our country covers. I don't give a fuck.
You got to.
He said he wants to hear you guys
Sometimes.
play.
Please. Look
There-
us up on Spotify, Apple Music.
Oh, he will. He's
Anywhere.
like he loves music. He's all into it.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we released the EP, it was super cool to like watch it go, like our like listeners skyrocket, and then
Drop
it's
off
a very
little
humbling thing to watch it
bit.
just.
Yes.
You go from like 450 monthly listeners as a new band to like 115.
Yeah.
And you're like, dang, like you just can't let it sit. So
That was a
that's-
big thing for Dalton. Like that
Yeah.
really humbled him.
yeah, it humbles me a lot.
Yeah.
Because I tend to like get not necessarily big headed, but like I'll get cocky sometimes, and it's just like I need it. Like I need to
Yeah.
be humbled every so often.
I think everybody
So-
does. It's a good balance.
Yeah.
Like, and I wouldn't say even cocky. Like, it's good to have that confidence.
Yeah, I'd
boost.
say confidence more than cocky.
Yeah.
I don't like.
There's
I
a
don't
fine
usually get along
line.
with cocky people.
Yeah, there's a fine line, and I totally think Dalton is he's very confident, and sometimes he comes off a little cocky, and he is, and he'll tell you that. Like,
Yeah.
he thinks he knows he's the best guitar player, and he tells people that when people say, "Who's your favorite guitar player?" He's like, "I'm my favorite guitar player." But I
Yeah.
think like I don't know. I admire it. At first, I was like, "Why are you acting like that?" And he was like, "Because I want to be the best
Yeah.
guitar player in the world." He's like, "There's never going to be another Eddie or
Yeah.
Stevie." And I want to be that person. The only way that I'm going to get there is to believe that
Yeah.
I'm that good and
And
to keep
that's-
going.
I feel like that's such a true thing, and our drummer's a big. He helps us with like, I'll say like, oh man, like if we get things, and he's like,
No,
no,
Yeah.
when, like when we do this, he was
Yeah.
like, if you keep talking on ifs,
It's never going to happen.
So
Yeah.
you gotta talk yourself up and say, when it happens, and
Yeah.
speak
And
it into existence.
That's exactly right. That's what I say all the time.
What?
Just we were talking about you, good things. So no.
Yeah, dude, there's
Oh.
no shit talk, man.
Good
We're
things,
just
man. That's a
hyping
good
it up.
song.
As long as my old lady doesn't.
Shit talk.
Yeah, no, good things.
Oh.
All good things.
Thank you.
The song is called "Good Things."
Is that one of
Midnight
y'all's
River Choir.
new
No.
songs?
No.
Oh, okay.
You should.
There's
call
a
it.
song that, whenever you go
Write a
see a
song, man.
show and you hear an artist and they play a song, and you listen to every album that they've had trying to find it,
For that one song.
and it's not out yet.
Yeah.
That's how this song is.
Oh,
I listened to it on YouTube.
By who?
Nah.
Y'all.
Midnight River Choir.
Yeah, Midnight River Choir.
They're
Nice.
heating
Telling
up.
Dude,
They came
they
to-
are
They're awesome.
So the lead singer's actually like he's from Kirbyville, so it's really close
oh,
to
right there.
Beaumont. So whenever we were at Steamboat, like I wasn't trying to like fangirl or anything, but he was like standing next to me in one of the jam rooms. I was like, "Hey man, like, it was a good set the other night." He's like, "Man, thank you, man, I appreciate it." It's like, cool. Well, the last night, it's actually a funny story. Our flight got canceled at
'Cause of the
like
bad
5
weather.
a.m. because of like, did y'all hear about the FAA stuff?
Yeah, it was when Southwest
yeah.
like
Mhm.
shut
Oh, I
down,
heard about it. I know
ground-
about it. I
The
know what really
whole-
happened.
Hayden, Colorado airport shut down.
Oh no, it was not just that. It was
No.
like everything.
Yeah, every
Right.
flight stopped.
Okay.
But like that
1,200 flights were
airport,
canceled.
that
Yeah.
airport was like no flights, and
Yeah,
we
I
got
know what
pushed back
really-
2 days.
I know what really
2
happened.
days?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that last night, like we were supposed to fly home, and the music fest was still going on. We end up in this jam room, and I love this story because it's just we were up for like I was up for 42 hours
without any sleep.
without any sleep.
I slept for 3 hours
He
during that
slept for 3
42-hour
hours.
period.
They're
We
just like running
go-
on fumes.
Yeah, like we play an open mic, come back, eat some food, chill, and then that night it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're in one of these jam rooms, and in walks Eric Middleton from Midnight River Choir, and I'm like, this is my time, and he sits down right next to me. He's having a conversation with somebody. Guitar gets passed to him. He passes it to somebody else. I'm like, hey, I got a question. What does it take to get shows outside of Southeast Texas? He's like, where are you from, man? I was like, Beaumont. He's like, okay. Start talking. Hands me the guitar. He's like, I want to hear something. And so I played him one of my songs, and he really liked it. And I was like, heck yeah. And we go to have the conversation, and then our crew was leaving. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I'll walk. It's a good, like, 1.5 mile walk in, like,
In the snow.
in the snow at 4 a.m., no sleep.
I told Josh, I was
Pretty
like,
drunk.
it's 4 a.m. The rest of us are leaving.
And he was cool with it. He
I
was
said,
like,
I said, you know what? Fine, I'll let you walk. Because he's like, I'm walking. I don't want to leave right now.
like
Yeah.
I didn't want to, like I'm talking to this dude that, like, you know,
You're
like, I've been
seizing your
wanting
opportunity,
I'm like, let's make this happen. And then the girl that was in our group walked up there, and she's like, no, like, come on now. I was like, yes, ma'am.
She's mom.
They were so nice. So, like, the people that we stayed with, and Midnight River Choir was really nice too. And I want to go see them again.
Sounds like a whole networking event. So what do y'all go to this?
Dude,
y'all
we
go
went to
Steamboat
so
and-
many shows.
Y'all go to Steamboat and what do y'all at the end of the night? Y'all just find random rooms where people are singing songs.
Well, yeah, we were up there with the Teague Brothers band, and so they had played a
Oh.
few sets. So we were just kind of hanging out with them.
They're a
and
big
then,
name. They're
Yeah,
big
they're on
name,
the up
right?
and coming, dude. They just had a new album come out too. They're
Yeah,
really good.
Teague Brothers, huh?
Yeah, dude, repping them
Talks
right
about them all
here,
the
dude.
time, yeah.
Teague Brothers band, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know them.
Yeah, that's the
That's
guy.
who was at our first show.
Yeah, that's
The lead singer of their band was at
gave
our
us
first
a lot
show.
of, like, you know, inspiration
That's
and
awesome.
stuff like that. So, and then he invited us to go up there, and so we stayed with them, learned a lot, met a lot of people that, you know, like, we had looked up to, and then after that, like, we come home back to Beaumont, and we're just, let's go.
Yeah, on that high.
Yeah,
Oh, so you've been on the up and up since you came back.
yeah,
Ready to get it.
yeah,
Yeah, he had a little confidence booster.
yeah.
You should.
Got to play
man.
for Midnight River Choir.
You should. That's what
Yeah.
That's what being nice gets you. I can promise you, being an asshole like me doesn't get you nothing.
So there's one more story from Steamboat that I think you'll appreciate because you talked to this dude and you want him to come on the podcast.
Who?
Tanner Usher.
Yeah, come on the
And
fucking
so-
podcast.
Say his
So-
name right.
Anniversary, whatever. I don't
It's
give a
like the
fuck.
first. It's like the first night, and we're in one of these rooms, and I'm playing a song, and I mean the way it works is like you hand the guitar off to the next person, and like I'm playing with my eyes closed, just like getting real into it. I open my eyes, and like Tanner's like where you are, and I was like, oh my god, this is pretty cool.
He
And,
walked in the middle of our song, so we
and
didn't
so-
see him before we started.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
so I finish, and I look at him like, hey man, you want to play one? He was like, I'm sorry for saying this because I know my parents are listening, but I handed the guitar to him. He's like, hey man, I'll do one. Fuck with the music, man. It's good. It's like, I don't care about anything else that gets said this entire weekend.
That was your moment?
That made my entire trip.
Nice.
It was really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
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 I mean, and in general, just the festival was a lot of fun. I haven't been to
Yeah.
a festival since Warped Tour, so
God.
being there for like multiple days and like seeing all these bands.
Yeah, he is a great guy. He's a great artist. Best of luck to him. I really do
Yeah.
wish him the best.
He was just he was a chill dude too, man.
Yeah, he talked to him just at the bar, like
Yeah.
at Blackberry Smoke.
I
We
know,
need
but
to get Midnight River Choir and Tanner Usher to come play at the barn.
they ain't gonna come on this podcast. I promise you.
He said play at the barn.
Do
You
a
totally missed
podcast.
that.
Oh,
Podcast
I'm thinking
on
they
the
need.
barn
I'm just
stage.
mad
Yes.
because the motherfucker said he wouldn't. He had to come on.
Dude,
I'm
have you
sorry.
ever thought about doing like a live podcast? Like
Yeah.
doing on the barn stage.
Oh, that would be cool.
With people there?
Yeah. and
Yeah,
you-
dude.
Like bring an
It'd
artist
be like
on
a live
stage.
be like a you can
Like a
sell
live
tickets
interview.
to it. Earl
I'd
Shreds
rather
live.
play the guitar. No.
Earl
fuck that.
Shreds live. I like it.
It'd be like going to see
I
Impractical
would.
Jokers in
I
person.
would. If I could
Oh, I
sell
love
the
them.
tickets, yeah, I would totally do
It's
that.
like watching
That would
like
be cool, man.
Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel. Like he just brings somebody on and he just talks to them live.
Yeah, it could be like your own late night show.
Yeah.
I could see
At the whiskey
I could
bar.
see something if I could get enough artists. Maybe I like set a table up with a mic
Like the round table
and
of
then
art.
have just
Yeah.
a rotation of artists and they like play a song and then talk about it. That'd be cool.
Like a listening
Maybe I'll do
style.
that. Will you do it? Will you be on it?
Dude,
Let's
I'd
do
love to
JT
do it.
versus JT.
I'll do it.
No, I
Ooh.
don't want to do verses. That dude can play, man.
Yeah, JT is
That dude can
great.
play. My dad, like I told you earlier, he was listening to a few of the episodes, and I told him to listen to that one, and his autocorrect, he was like, I heard they said that it said JT Reserve said that was finger licking good, and I was like, Dad, it's finger picking. He was like, I hate autocorrect.
Oh yeah, the captioning is
I was like,
hilarious.
finger
sometimes.
licking good.
Yeah, because I probably said
Oh,
it
the
all
caption
goofy.
on the live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk like a fucking hillbilly. It never understands me.
I think that was me that said that.
Oh, you talk like a hillbilly too.
You could do
We
a
all
live
do.
podcast before your gig. Yeah, that was the kitchen. Oh yeah,
I'll do a live
like a
pod.
hit.
What do you want?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, yeah, I'll do a live podcast, like hype it up, music podcast. Start the podcast just straight in a deep state, like
Yeah.
straight
Oh my gosh.
right wing
Like,
conspiracy.
have you suffered with mesothelioma?
Just straight.
Were you part of Camp Lejeune?
Lizards are in the White House.
If we don't have something going on that April date, we should go to the barn and
Yeah.
you could like
I'm
interview
Please.
prior to the show and like
Oh, you want to do it at yours?
Let's do it, dude.
that would be really
you
cool.
You can do that.
Yeah, I think that would be
You
cool.
can meet the whole band.
What would we do though?
Interview
I
the
don't
whole
know.
band and talk
Dude,
about the new singles
You know what
coming
we'll do?
out.
We'll get one of those tiny trucks. We'll all pile up in it.
And just show up, roll up there.
Yeah, we'll all pile up in it, and that'll be like an episode.
Good little promo.
Yeah, we'll do it
on
for a
that.
tiny truck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll all cram in there,
I like
and
it.
then
I could do it. I'll come. I mean, I just don't know what are we gonna. I just don't understand the concept.
You just interview
No,
them
the
before they
whole-
go on stage.
the whole what I was saying was you should just like do the podcast like just
just with an audience.
in public, like and have an audience listen,
So same thing of us
just
sitting
like
here,
this, but with like
just for the crowd.
in front of people.
I'll do it.
Dude, I bet people would.
I think it would
come,
be
like,
funny.
Yeah.
Who's gonna book that though?
You'd be surprised, I'm sure.
I don't know, man.
Hey, I'll do it.
The confidence.
Are you gonna be the guest?
I'll be a guest.
Let's do a tin cup.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I've thought about doing like a podcast on the corner of the street.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like just have random people come in and like sit. And...
Well, that's what my goal. My mission is to one day be able to get a studio, not in my
Mhm.
house, because I want to have wild and out guests.
Yeah.
Like I want to pick a homeless. I've always had a dream of picking a homeless person up and doing a podcast with them.
Dude.
Just to be like, what, just pick them up and be like, what? Tell me what led to the situation you're in.
I just watched.
What was your downfall?
Yeah,
That's rude.
like you had a home, right? Like it is. You
Or
weren't-
did you just like
right?
come
But
out this way?
You know,
It
dude,
just came out homeless.
yeah, and now you can say. I mean, they're not canceling people as much, so you can say whatever you want. You're good,
Your dad said tin cup rocks.
dude.
Love
Tim-
that. I said something about tin cup, and he said tin cup rocks. I just watched the
My dad knows so
documentary.
much stuff.
He's been watching the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I just,
I'll
He
do.
took my spot because I'm on the podcast. right
Yeah, I was
now.
about to say you usually are on
I'm
listening
usually
to.
listening.
Hey, thank you for that, man. I
Dude.
appreciate that. You're
I
the
just
man.
watched the documentary, the hatchet. What's it called? The axe
The axe
wielding.
murderer.
Have y'all seen that? Like popped up on Netflix, and it's like the homeless guy that they interviewed him because it's like a hate crime. Someone ran into a worker and like pinned him. And the homeless guy, he was like it's like the axe wielding hitchhiker or something. Anyways, he like he has an axe and he just hits the driver in the head.
Yeah.
And they interview him. I can't believe y'all haven't seen that.
No,
I just
I
watched.
haven't.
It's a documentary and it talks about
Everybody's
how
watching
they were
it.
interviewing him about he was like saving the day by hitting. He just had a random axe. And just happened to hit this guy across the head and like saved the day because he was like attacking a female. Anyways,
Dang.
and then he was a homeless guy, And
Heck
he
yeah.
became famous and like was in a band, then it shows like the downfall of what fame. They found out they actually murdered someone, and
Oh no.
but that's what it made me think of.
Wasn't
It's
he the
like,
dude searching on Google like?
there's the axe.
But he searched on
hitchhiker.
Google like, just regular Google like how to dispose a body.
Oh no, that wasn't.
Oh.
He did post on his like Facebook or something like, if what would you do if this happened? And someone's like, I'd hit him across the head with an axe. He's like, that's a good idea. And he did,
Dang.
yeah. But
So
he was a meme.
I'm a man.
Anyways, when y'all were talking about interviewing homeless people, it made me think of
Oh.
that guy because they interviewed him and he like blew up
Oh yeah.
because one guy interviewed him and he wouldn't do any other interviews except for that one he did.
Really?
I want to interview a homeless guy.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
I really want to interview like the World Economic Forum people and stuff. You know what I mean?
No.
I really
An
want to
interesting
interview
person.
Joe Biden. I'd interview Joe Biden today, and I think the chances of that happening are very likely, right?
Do you?
Go for it, dude.
Jim Carrey or Joe Biden?
When you do it.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're gonna get banned.
What?
Do it out.
Say-
Do your live podcast outside of the White
Yeah.
House.
So Joe Biden, have you heard 8 Points on the Asphalt? By the Gulf Coast?
It's a
What?
Yeah.
It's a jam.
Teach them how to
Yeah.
line dance.
Teach them how to run this fucking cunt. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's it. You're banned. Oh, look, you got
There it is.
No.
Canceled.
No.
offer him a free ice cream cone. I think
He
that was
does
your
love
dad.
ice cream.
That was your dad.
Of course it was.
Come on, man.
Of course it was.
He's cracking me up.
Have
with
y'all
his
heard about
comments.
the sandwich place that he talks about? And they make it's like a Thanksgiving sandwich with like stuffing and
cranberry
cranberry
sauce?
sauce. And I want to go get that sandwich.
Your dad talks about it or Joe
No,
Biden?
Joe Biden talks
Biden
Oh, no.
special?
Does he
I
talk?
won't-
He makes real
He won't-
sentences?
Whoa.
I haven't heard.
Whoa. What the fuck? Hey, that is our president.
Is it?
Do you love America?
Yeah, come on.
I do
now.
love America. That's
No,
Yes.
but it made me think about the sandwich off of Friends.
the
Have it-
leftovers.
Yeah, with the moist maker in it.
You can't.
Yeah, Joe Biden's got the moist maker.
Oh, you heard him.
What the fuck,
You
dude?
elbowed him.
Can't handle that heat, stand out of the kitchen.
Biden would wander up and probably think it was his press
Probably my
conference. it was Jim.
Okay.
He said
I
Biden
would,
would wander up and think it was
absolutely.
his press conference.
No, absolutely he would.
Yeah, we could totally trick him. That'd be
Hey, I'll disclose it right here. I played at a Trump rally before, and I
Yeah.
play at another one too. 1,500 people.
It's probably a good crowd,
It was
too.
a big. Hell, they loved every minute of it. And I also never got invited to a single Joe Biden rally. I just putting the facts out there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when's y'all's next gig?
So in
420. 420, 69.
Anyways, when's y'all's next
So
gig?
we've got this Saturday we're playing at the Natchez Wheelhouse in Port Neches. Then on the 17th we're playing in Beaumont at the Log On Cafe. And
Nice.
then the 18th we're playing at Natchez Brewing Company.
Oh, sweet. I still haven't been there.
It's our stomping grounds.
Yeah.
It is
What's your
so much fun.
What's your favorite? What do you like? What's your most favorite social media platform?
Probably Instagram.
Yeah, same.
Y'all have
That's-
a band Instagram?
Yeah,
We
so
do.
our band Instagram is jt.reserve.
Okay, I think I've seen it pop up.
Yeah.
Same as.
So we got
TikTok.
that. We're on Facebook.
Damn, yeah, look at
Everywhere,
you
man.
got it going on.
Yeah, man, we just hit 700 followers.
Good for
We're
y'all.
gonna try to. My goal is to hit 1,000 by the summer.
Oh, easy.
Hey,
That's what
y'all
we're shooting for.
Y'all check out a place called Texas. Is that the EP?
That's the EP.
Hell yeah, nice.
That's the EP.
Love the Instagram, dude.
Heck yeah, man.
Do you have a TikTok?
We do, but we never really.
They watch. I
we,
see them pop up on the.
We watch Earl
live.
Shreds
Yeah,
on the.
They always
on the TikTok.
are on here.
Yeah, TikTok's a wild place, dude.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna ban it. So it was if they
was
ban
fun while it
it was
lasted.
fun while it lasted.
They canceled Bearded 27, and now they're gonna cancel.
The whole
TikTok.
deal, dude. It's so good. The number of artists I see talk shit on TikTok in country music, it's so fucking gay, dude.
Jim said Amanda and him went to Nature's Brewing Company. It was a great place. Is that where y'all got? Is that your pug shirt? Is it from Nature's Brewing Company?
Pug
No,
John.
we're in Florida.
Oh,
I think
The pug shirt
Yeah, have you seen
with
it?
with the deer antlers.
Yes.
That's Buxton Brewing Company.
Buxton. Yeah, so
That's in Nederland, Texas.
Yes, okay. Because they
Like,
went
right
to
down
all.
the road.
Yeah, they went to all of those on their way to Orange Beach.
I thought they
Okay.
were in Florida.
They went to Floribama. That was the bar they ended up
Alabama
at.
Shore.
Yeah,
I'm so.
but they on the way there.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah, they got him a pug shirt, the pug deer
Yeah.
It's so
shirt.
cute.
Yeah.
It's like
But
Hawaiian.
I mean, like Nature's Brewing Company, they support live music,
Yeah.
artists,
Heard
original music.
nothing but good things about that
It's-
place.
Me too.
That's where we cut our teeth in
I'd love to
Mid County
dude,
and Beaumont.
put in a
great
good
spot.
put in a good word for GCD, man. I miss playing in Beaumont. I loved playing in Beaumont.
If we can get GCD in there, we'll open up for y'all.
Let's
It'll
do
be,
it.
It'll be a
do
crazy show.
that. Do
It'll
that.
be
Yeah.
a crazy show.
I want y'all to get another gig at the pizza place so I can come to that.
Yeah. Let's go to the.
Let's go to the pizza place.
Go back to your roots.
Yeah, I'm down. I love pizza.
Yeah. And then Whiskey Barn, April 14th.
Yes,
It's
it's in the calendar.
I plan to be on that one.
Yeah. And then any other venues in the Houston area that want to help us out.
Like you said.
I'm looking
Let's
at
do
your
it.
OnlyFans. Right
Look at my OnlyFans. Yeah. If you're a venue and you want to book us, I'll give you a free subscription to my OnlyFans,
There it
which
is.
is just a direct link to our Spotify where you can listen to a place called Texas.
It's
me
literally
talking.
just your Spotify.
Aww.
I had to talk- I had to-
Dude, my mom's listening right now.
My
Can't be
mom.
promoting that.
Oh, sorry. You really have an OnlyFans?
No.
Oh my gosh,
Is it
My
feet only?
OnlyFans are the JT Reserve fans, man.
that's my own
Hey,
fans.
spoken like a true entertainment
I
Media
love that.
train, dude.
media, the media train.
I love that.
Dude, you
Oh,
got to get
man.
back into the beer reviews.
Dude, I'm trying to lose this beer belly, man.
I'd say it is tough. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all gotta make that a song now.
Look, look at mine.
It'd be like our little funny song while
Yeah,
we're tuning.
yeah, I think it'd be funny.
What?
He said that earlier, talking about losing the
There's
beer
a Toby,
belly.
Toby Keith song.
Yeah,
Lose the beer belly but can't stop drinking.
yeah,
Yeah, write it. Fuck it. Yeah,
a
do
little
it.
parody.
Hey, I'm with you, bro. I just don't eat. And also,
No.
Not healthy.
No, we are going to tear some food up on this drive home.
I was
and
about to
it's
say,
gonna
I
be
have some
worth
pizza.
it.
It's been sitting out for like an hour. Avery wanted pizza. I made her
hey,
pizza.
you want an
so-
hour drive home on some old cold pizza?
Sounds like our first gig, man.
What-
yeah, I got pizza and Coke.
It was an hour and a half drive here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're hoping now that with the traffic, traffic died down.
Yeah,
So, but dude, we've had so many good conversations on like drives to Lake Houston
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
whatnot. So
I love driving.
it's,
Yeah.
it's
Hey, we-
always fun.
we play. I say
We wrote a song called Drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Did.
Oh, cool.
First
Hell
single.
yeah.
That was your
Oh,
first
really?
single.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was funny because on the EP, it was out of the 5 songs that are on there, it was the last one we wrote, but the first one we released.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's usually how it goes. Like,
Uh-huh.
That means it's a good one. You liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's
Is that the one with
of
the
my
organ?
favorites.
No,
No,
Or is it a
that's
newer
one
one?
of the new ones.
it's one
Okay.
of the new ones.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts about being a musician is being on the road. I love driving.
Yeah.
Or on
That's
the
what
road a lot.
we're trying to, man. We'd love to be able to do that.
Oh, it's fun, dude. We did. We drove a shitload last year. And
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
remember we did the Texas Tickler tour
That's
last
what he
year.
called it.
That's what I called it. It was my own tour, but
Heck yeah, dude.
I tickled.
JT will come with you this year, man.
Yeah,
It was fun. It was
Reserve
exhausting.
and the Black Tops.
it was,
Yeah.
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 It was
Yeah.
exhausting, but it was fun. The first one was,
Blue Light in Lubbock.
yeah, we were in
Dude,
Lubbock.
I want to play there so
It
bad.
was a cool little place.
Blue Light and Bonita Creek.
Oh,
are
yeah,
like
Bonita
the two
Creek.
places I really want to play.
That would be cool. Yeah, we played it in Lubbock and then
Blue Light.
Dallas and then Waco. It was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
San Antonio.
Oh, San Antonio. Sorry.
San Antonio.
And then Waco. It was
Just
exhausting.
tickling. Just tickling everybody. So there's a city in Texas. You need to get tickled, and they got tickled.
You got
They didn't get tickled so much in Waco, but they do get tickled the rest of the time.
Jesus Christ.
It was fun. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's. I feel like when I go out of town and play in places in Texas, I'm like the alien.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I go to small towns and play looking like I do, and
You do look a little
You
out
know
of this
me.
world.
It's they're very much looking at me like I'm an alien.
Uh-huh.
Like when we played that show in
No
Corpus,
comment.
we played that show in Corpus Christi. I was just like walking around the crowd after the show, just giving out stickers and just promoting the band. And
I still hate that I didn't bring. We just got new stickers in 2 days.
Dang.
But
I came
I
straight from
walked
work,
up to this
though,
girl and I was like, "Hey, do you want a sticker?" And she was with her friends, and her other friends were just like kind of cool with me, but I think she thought I was attractive. But I was like, "Hey, do you want a sticker?" And she was just going. And I was like, "Hello." And she's like, "You're so pretty." And I was like, "Do you want a sticker?" And she's like, "Yes." And I was like, "Are you gonna follow me?" And she's like, "Are you gonna follow me back?" And I was like,
He's like, yeah.
I was like, "I'm not, but you should still follow me."
Yeah.
Actually, I guarantee I lied and say yes.
I honestly don't even remember that gig. I remember going to Corpus, but I have no.
I remember going to that
man.
Mexican restaurant.
That's all I remember is the Mexican restaurant, but I could not tell you what that venue looked like, who was there. I don't remember.
We went and played at a feed store, but there was a bar, and there's probably 150 people showed up.
Oh, the Posto.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But the stage, they just started doing this. Small town in the middle of fucking nowhere, but the whole town
Played on a gooseneck.
played on a gooseneck trailer because it was like their first show.
Really?
But it was cool because they had a deer blind on the, like the smaller second level.
Yeah.
And then during a solo, I climbed up and played a solo.
And now it's like a all out like venue,
Yeah.
like the was it the Allman Brothers place? Was it the Allman
No.
Brothers?
Really?
No,
they're dead,
It
probably.
was the
Who's playing? No, it's the
the Bellamy Brothers.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's big people. But yeah, anyways, the next week they posted a picture. In that week after, they built a fucking
Like
huge
huge
stage
stage.
with line
Names,
arrays.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
I
there's only, I
was like, we were the guinea pigs.
think out of all the venues that we play, Lake Houston has one of the biggest stages that we play.
That's a good size.
I mean, we've played like whenever we played with Joey Greer and Kevin Fowler, that was on a big stage, but that was for City Orange. I can't believe I forgot to say this. May the 4th, we're playing Port Neches Riverfest, and
Cool.
that'll be a fun one.
That's Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
Is
May
that
the 4th be with you.
Is that more artists? Is that like a festival or what?
Yeah, so they have music every night, but we don't know who the headliners are yet.
It's gonna be someone big.
So, if you're listening this far,
It's probably somebody on this chart.
probably Donis.
Donice? You think Donice will be there?
Is it Denise? Or is
I thought it was Donis.
Okay, it's a guy. I thought it was a girl.
Yeah, I think it's Donis.
I think you're right.
I could be wrong.
We'll have to ask Jeff Canada because he's friends with him. Did you get banned? You did.
Oh my god.
Dang, what'd you say? I just saw it
Nothing.
end it. So your mom just got cut off. Sorry.
Dang, you cut my mama off, dude. It's all good, man.
And then I don't know if your laptop's still on.
That's not it.
They're all listening.
Oh, dude, they don't ban me on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's because I'm here, dude. This
Yeah,
old
you got
beer
married
dude was
at
making a
27
comeback.
That's what it is. You brought it back
Yes.
up recently.
What?
Beer dude 27 came out of hiding.
love
You
it.
dick. Hey, bring back.
Don't say that.
No, hold on. Let me see what
I think you're right about the name, but I read it and he was like, Donice. I was like, oh, I've seen a girl and her name is spelled like that and it's Denise.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was a dude, so.
Whatever. I don't care.
All right, cool. So this weekend in Port Neches
Yeah,
at the Wheelhouse.
Get you a Cajun grilled cheese out there.
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
with a
Yeah.
little crawdad on it.
Yeah, dude. Some bacon, some cheese.
Yeah, dude.
crawfish.
Fuck,
Cajun
dude.
ranch, dude. You know, man.
That sounds
I
really
sound like
good.
I'm in Colorado right now.
So- yeah, you've been.
No,
Solid.
dude.
Bro, how's the pal, bro?
The Powell Brothers?
No, the pow pow, bro.
Okay, that's enough.
Dude, I just love it so much, bro.
Yeah, we need to make it a point to be there on April 14th.
Yes.
At the
Tell your mom,
At the
your
barn,
sister,
barn.
your grandma,
My mom would love to.
all
come.
of them.
the barn whiskey bar.
The barn whiskey barn with the in-ground washer boards. I think that's the
Yes.
most unique thing about it.
They love them out there.
I've never like played any games there. No darts, no washers.
I've never been there, so
Yeah,
I'm
I've
excited to.
played
I'm
nothing
gonna try
there.
to go see a show there
I
before
was
we go.
sexually assaulted there.
Well, if you want to come April 1st,
Come on the
or-
14th.
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah, come sexually assault JT.
GCD will be there for St. Patrick's Day, and then the Bastards will be there April Fool's Day.
I
Heck
just,
yeah.
that's gonna be a good show.
Mm.
Either one of them, yeah.
I'm gonna throw potatoes at people.
Cool.
I love the whiskey barn so much.
Mm.
Are you okay?
Hmm?
Are you okay? You're like winding down.
No, I haven't been okay since like 2015. Real talk. Can we talk about it,
No.
please?
That's for another episode.
Yeah,
I'll
That's
get
for the
on-
live
that's part
episode.
2. Yeah.
I'll get alone. No, the podcast I do alone, I don't even go live because that's just me.
He does go live
it's
because
just me.
I read the comments.
It's just well, I did last night, but the two I did last week, that was just me and the demons.
All right, it's already 10 o'clock, and I know you said you had to work
Oh,
too.
It's
yeah.
7 o'clock.
And
up
it's a
on
2-hour
the spot.
drive.
I need
We
a
know that
crack
because we've
rock.
driven
Yeah.
to Port Neches.
I got
and
a
to
wife
Orange.
that's like,
Oh.
hey, when are you coming home?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Ugh.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you're on the
Tonight.
Shred Shed podcast.
Yeah, we hate
Yeah.
driving over there because
It's
such
hard
a
to get
far drive.
unlocked out of the shred zone.
Yeah, it is. You're locked in forever.
Tell me about it.
That gate doesn't open anymore. It's
We're
locked.
stuck here.
Yeah.
All the other guys that have done
What
it
is my-
under the
What
couch.
was my saying?
Yeah, they're all hiding. This
Oh, yeah.
this opens up. So.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to stay a while. You can stay forever.
That's creepy.
That's my favorite
Dude,
That's my favorite Slayer song.
He told me that like the second time I met him.
You ever listen to Slayer?
A long time ago.
Yeah. That's what I told her in the day. I was like, hey, we were listening to music. I was like, hey, do you like Dead Skin Mask by Slayer?
Ew. Cannibal
And then
Corpse.
because in the beginning he does that, he chants and it's like a metal riff and it's like
Mhm.
no, and then he goes and then Tom goes, you don't have to stay a while, you can stay forever, and then he goes "Ah," and screams for like 30 seconds straight. And
Jesus.
Sounds like nightmares.
I'm a big mosh guy. Sorry, I
Uh-huh.
love to mosh. What influenced me to start this podcast was a Lamb of God show.
Yeah.
Really?
It was the reason I started it. Because that show,
Dang.
that
It was
show
fun.
was so badass. I had to talk about it,
Mm.
and I was like,
It was fun.
I had like a black eye, felt terrible.
Dang.
But
I
I
moshed
moshed.
one time.
The Warp Tour?
Yeah.
To
I
who?
crowd surfed
To
too.
who?
Yeah.
I think it
sick.
was like Memphis Mayfire.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
You just
God.
unlocked all the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, dude, let's go to metal show, bro.
Let's do it, man.
we're
we're-
going to see Lamb of God and Pantera and Metallica.
No,
and-
we're gonna go see Shaker Hymns, and we're
That's
gonna
not a
see.
mosh.
No, we're gonna make it a mosh.
You
They-
should see.
They have a great
The
breakdown.
world.
That's a good song.
That's
That's
what
a
we're-
great song. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't even play that. They do a breakdown
No, they played
with
more-
YYZ and Cowboys from Hell and something else. And it's
Yeah.
like a whole like 6 or 7 minute breakdown.
I wanted to go see them.
It's so good.
You should. They're
You should.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Underrated.
Absolutely.
Their
yeah.
best song is remember they. Well, they're getting into country stuff, which I guess Niles.
Yeah, they've been opening up for William Clark Green.
But even their
times.
new
We saw
music
with
is a
them.
lot more soft country, which I don't
Mhm.
like, and I hope they don't just go to that. And even we saw them, the first 4 songs were like slow country songs, and I was like, no.
I said they all look like they're not really having that much fun.
Yeah, but then they brought the heat, dude. And
Then they
that-
did that breakdown and they are all
I wish
like
I
rock
could
and
remember the name
roll.
of the song. My favorite song by them they play live is like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, you know.
It's the one he was talking about. They did play it.
Tell me, na-na. Is
And then
that it?
Uh-huh.
they also sing that Eddie Rabbit
Yes,
song.
Weight of the World.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got
that-
the weight of the
Dude.
world. She's a
yeah,
Yeah.
live, they fucking kill it too.
Yeah, I want.
And then they go
I
straight
wanna
into
go
Eddie
see it.
Rabbit.
Go
yeah.
see them,
We
bro.
follow each other on TikTok.
They're
Oh.
And you know how I don't know if you see it, but like if you go look at somebody's profile, they'll see that you looked at their
Yeah.
profile. Shaker Hims probably only knows who we are because
He
I
went
keep
looked.
going back and watching their TikTok.
That's fun. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Like they're cool dudes.
Yeah, I was roommates with the drummer and the bass player. That's how I know them.
Well, dude, get them on the pod.
They were actually. Remember when I told you we used to play? I used to play Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, it was with them.
It was with the bass player and the drummer. Of that
No
band.
way.
No, no,
Shaking Hands?
not the bass player. Dylan wasn't the bass player.
That was the drummer's
but it
brother.
was the drummer. I used
Okay.
to. we were a band.
Mm,
I wouldn't, you know.
heck yeah.
So what can we follow you on? Shout it out.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Have a Twitter. We never use it, but follow us on it if you want to.
Sweet.
Spotify, Apple Music, all JT Reserve. Do that. Send us a video of you listening to our music. Before we head out, do you want me to play something or?
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
can.
you
sure.
want to play something?
Yeah.
Up to you,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Let's do it, dude. Is this one good?
I was actually gonna ask you, but I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, that one's.
No, dude.
I was trying to
Wait.
wind him down
Ask
so y'all
me.
could go to
You
sleep.
can ask me if you want to.
I think that one's good. Yeah.
Please play a song. We want to hear it
Let's see. See
On
if I
the
can do this
on the old Luna.
on the old Luna. Oh shit.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's all the time.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, I'll give a fuck.
You're not gonna beat that up.
Let me kind of mix it up a little bit. Maybe I'll do this one down
I
here.
was gonna see if we're still live on this, but
Should be.
From behind you.
well, your laptop went dead or something.
It just went to sleep.
Oh, well, wake it up.
Do y'all want something off the EP or something new?
Whatever you want to do, my brother.
Surprise.
So I'll play you one of our new singles,
Yes.
and we're kind of in debate of like a name. We don't want to just keep it as like no name song.
Yeah.
So if you're
Maybe,
in,
maybe we can help you.
yeah, maybe we can get some help and whatnot. But it's just about a buddy of mine that was just stuck in a rut.
Let's
Just
hear it.
kind of kept doing the same thing over and over again and wanting a different outcome. She called it insanity.
Oh, yeah, because that's literally the definition.
That's it. I don't listen when I should. It screws me over a lot. And one day I will figure it out. But hell, that's a long way. 26 living like 16. Ain't going nowhere except the small town local dive bars, breathing in that dirty air. What do I need to do to realize that you ain't good for me? This is only a waste of our time. But I'm hard-headed like my dad says, so I fall asleep next to you in a bed full of regret. Hangover mornings, thinking to myself that I am done drinking, and then I start to laugh. Because let's just be honest here, who would believe that? Time to get out of bed and figure out what karma has planned ahead. So what do I need to do to realize that you ain't good for me? This is only a waste of our time. But I'm hard-headed like my dad says, so I fall asleep next to you in a bed full of regret. So what do I need to do to realize that you ain't good for me? This is only a waste of our time. But I'm hard-headed like my
incredible.
Thank you.
Wow.
Over here double micing it right now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Neil said the mic was kind of clipping.
Yeah.
You had to be here.
I was about to
sorry.
say it sounded
Yeah.
great in here.
That's for me, not you.
Oh man,
That was awesome,
dude, I
dude.
appreciate it.
I get like very like not 90s, but like getting like some emo, like
Yeah,
alternative
dude.
vibes.
I don't know if that's
like,
country,
it's your
bro.
voice, yeah.
Everybody's always like, dude, like you got that alternative rock
You
voice.
do.
That was great. I could do.
I appreciate
That
it.
sounded
Trying
amazing
to think
too.
who are, like while you were singing, I was like, this reminds me exactly of somebody else, and I'm trying to think who it is. I've seen them. Oh, I saw them probably Warped Tour.
I know who you're
man.
talking about.
Bring pop punk back.
Yeah, that's the vibe
And
I
not the
get
Machine
from
Gun
that.
Kelly version.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Although he did do
dude.
a good
Yeah.
job playing Tommy Lee on the
He
Dirt.
did.
Yeah.
He did. I will give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, that's how I figured out.
He
I
did
knew
good
who
on
he
that.
was from that.
He can eat my ass.
No,
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
Thank
I loved
you.
it.
I really
yeah.
appreciate it. Don't.
Yeah.
That song's gonna come out at some point this year.
Sweet.
So,
I can't wait.
As the artists do to us, we do to y'all.
Thank
Play
you.
a song that's not out yet.
That's okay. No.
Yeah.
It's out now in
Anticipation,
the
I like
It's
world.
out now, live on the Earl Shreds podcast.
There you
Yeah.
go. You heard it here first.
I'll
guys.
try to mix it as best I can and add little.
Dude.
Is it
creamy-
gonna stay acoustic?
No, so it's actually this one. This is one of the ones that has organ on it.
Ooh.
So it sounds really, really cool.
Ooh, that is cool.
Cannot wait.
I'm super pumped. This was the one that like we weren't gonna do, and I was like, hey, just want an opinion on it,
Yeah.
and then we did it. So.
Love
Really
it.
Good
cool.
move. That's a great song.
I
Congratulations,
appreciate it, man.
brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank you, dude. We
You're gonna-
appreciate y'all letting us come out here too.
Yeah.
No, it ain't letting. It's. you
Sorry
can-
we kept y'all so late.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
back.
dude. Yeah, we'll come back. Like whenever we don't have like work,
I know.
or
Yeah.
we'll come before a show or something.
Yeah, maybe before the whiskey bar, maybe that week if you want to come back.
Yeah. We'll hype it up.
Yeah, because we
Let's do
want to.
that.
We want to pack that show out.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Let's do it.
We want the whiskey barn to do all right. Will you give me my closing statements? I'll go turn the stream off when you're done.
Closing statements.
Is that cool?
I already asked for all of his socials.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna
but
let
not
Troy
your
help me out.
socials, like life.
All right.
Yeah, your life advice.
Life advice.
Life advice.
Yeah.
Wear boots because you don't have to tie your shoes. You're
Nice.
gonna waste a lot of time in your life tying your shoes.
That's why I wear Vans.
Yes, or slip-on Vans.
Yeah.
That's it.
What would you do if you didn't play music? I mean, obviously you have like day jobs, but
Yeah.
anything,
Probably just working
Homeless.
and trying to be,
anything in
trying
the
to
world.
not be homeless.
Don't
Uh,
put that in your. Yeah, you're a musician.
Yeah. No.
I love you. Bye.
Yeah.
You just totally cut it off.
What? What would you be?
I would be trying to be a musician.
There you go. I like
That's what
it.
see,
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the answer I want to hear. I'd be
Wouldn't do anything else.
I'd be an accounts payable. All right, I love y'all. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Rock on. Peace out.
All right,
Oh man,
we did it,
that
guys.
was fun.